Don't even need to introduce it.
I'm trying to get the box score open. There we go.
So how many outs?
2 outs. The first was on a strikeout to Ambioris Tavares. This is the cleanup hitter, the right fielder Casanova. So Alex Wells is on the hill, and it doesn't look like he's going super long because there's already action in the bullpen, and he's in the first inning.
Yeah, probably just one inning today.
Probably. Also, Basayo just mishandled a grounder at first. I had to quickly move to delete that from my phone. So
Anyone in the chat?
Stealing. Oh, they stole on Ordon, and he's error at second, so he moved to third.
Let's see.
So that's Ardon's first stealing attempt that I've seen, and it was not online and not fast and not handled well by Rolfie Cruz. So 2 outs, 1 and 2, and a man on third.
Nice. Okay. So it's pretty laid back atmosphere at the park.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad that they have it open. They have, it's staffed. There's people here. The concessions aren't open, but strangely, it's only 76 degrees.
Wow, it's hotter here.
Speaking of 76, Alex Wells strikes out number 76. Casanova,
I was
third out.
I thought you were going to say his fastball.
So Wells is getting inspected right now, and the Braves are coming out. That's what it looks like in Sarasota.
All right. Some palm trees. Nice. Right behind the...
I'm the old person here waving their iPad in front of everyone.
They're playing the Braves, is that right?
84 is starting for the Braves. Bryant. Servideo is leading off for us. It looks like the guys that aren't playing are making their way into the stands. Maybe someone will come down. That's Mike. That's the photographer that takes all the baseball card pictures that you love, especially if you like Bowman.
Yeah, absolutely. Any spoilers? Who's going to be in Bowman Chrome?
I didn't have you turned up all the way. Now you probably will be able to hear you better.
Can you hear me at all?
Oh, so much better, yes.
All right, good. Servideo, it sucks he's got 2 lost years basically now.
I wonder what's going to happen with him. Every time he plays in front of me, he does well. And he can do a lot. He gets on base and he moves, and he moves well in the field. I didn't even check if he's playing the field or DHing tonight. He's DH, so.
Yeah, I mean, he had, what, a 30% walk rate last year in 100 plate appearances?
Not bad. All right, so they're completing their warm-up tosses.
Hold on, my son's calling me. 1 second. All right, so Servideo leading off. Who else? Judd Fabian's in here.
Arduan is batting third. Basayo cleanup. The Orioles version of Anderson De Los Santos is fifth.
The better version.
Luis Gonzalez in right. He already made a nice catch. Rolfie Cruz second, batting eighth. And Angel Tejada, Papo, is batting ninth, playing left field.
He's been on a heater.
Right. All right, so here we go.
I'm excited to see Bowie tonight with Mayo back in the lineup.
So am I, batting sixth and DHing. All right, first one comes in high. That's a ball. I have not seen this pitcher before, Brian. Smacks it. Hey, can you hear the bat?
Yeah, I heard that.
That was foul, by the way. One day, maybe we can get some sponsors and sneak in a parabolic mic like on the field.
Yeah, let's do it.
Already be ahead of the Iron Birds.
Set up a steady cam.
Oh, by the way, if I stand up and run really fast, that means I'm beating kids to get a foul ball.
Nice.
This video is 1-2. High, 2-2. So it's rained at night like the last 20 nights here. So we're really lucky that tonight it doesn't, or it isn't. Oh.
It's all you?
Out of play. Okay, a guy just held himself up with his left hand on the net and caught it.
He's out?
Like a true, yeah, he's out. True circus catch. Like right along the net.
Nice. You got some static coming from your speakers. Unless it's just me. Let me see. Simkin, are you in the chat? Are you hearing static on my end, Eric's end?
And to answer his question, there's about 50 people.
50 people. All right. Can't tell.
All right, here's Judd.
Judd Fabian up to bat.
That's foul.
Yeah, he says there's static. You're breaking up a little bit on your end. I don't know.
All right, I'm going to close it and come back in a minute.
Okay. Yeah, guys, it's not exactly thrilling content until the MILB TV games start up. Just get to watch Eric watch a game for about 15 more minutes, but hopefully he can provide some play-by-play. This is why we need you to give us some topics to talk about, some questions to answer. That's right, or restart that stuff. See if the Orioles can win tonight. Billy Bay Sox are like the Alabama Crimson Tide of the minor leagues right now. Yeah, I've had to restart a time or two myself in my life. Also supposed to record a baseball card podcast tonight. We'll see. I was supposed to do it last night, but I canceled after the top 50 list. I was a little tired. Throw something on there for me as well. Someone's knocking on my door. My son just had okay, take your watch. Take your watch. Oh boy. Yeah, MILB transactions. Hold on. I can't hear you at all now. Muted? Can't hear you. I don't know if you can hear me. Yeah, I'm a MILB transactions. Let's see who got released. Wes Robertson got released. Is he on my top 100 spreadsheet here? No, I think I never even put him on because who cares about Wes Robertson? No offense to him. Who else got released today? Oh yeah, Fulgencio. I have to delete him from my spreadsheet. Fulgencio. Orlando. Goodbye. No promotions today, from what I understand, other than Kobe Mayo being activated from the injured list. What else we got? Orioles play tonight against the Blue Jays, another huge game in the wild card. Alek Manoah versus Kyle Bradish. Call me crazy, but I like our chances. We've got Cedric Mullins leading off in center field, Adley Rutschman batting second at catcher, Anthony Santander in right field, Ryan Mountcastle playing first base, Taron Vavra in the lineup batting fifth, DHing Austin Hayes in left field, Rougned Odor always in the lineup at second base, Ramon Urias at third base, and Jorge Mateo at shortstop. Where's Kyle Stowers? He is in Norfolk tonight. We'll talk about him starting at 7 o'clock. We'll get his at-bats on here. Hopefully we can time it right. That will be the true test of my skills as a quote-unquote producer. Last time we did this, there was only one game. It was Norfolk opening night. It was a little bit easier to handle. Also had my guys, Zach and Nick, with me. Not sure if Zach's going to show up tonight. Nick is not going to be able to make it, unfortunately, but we'll have Eric Garfield and Connor Newcomb will join us a little bit later, about an hour or so, once all the games are up and running. Eric has disappeared again. First it was staticky, then couldn't hear him at all. Got a little pushback on Twitter today about where we put Cade Povich in our top 50. Jordan, Jopo, something numbers. You're welcome, Jared. Thank you for stopping by and watching. Hopefully we can entertain you. He thought Cade Povich should have been higher on our list since Mike Elias said he could be a top of the rotation arm, and if he continues to perform, he will move right on up that list. So don't worry about it, Jordan. You should be a patron so you can get those monthly updates. I'm trying to communicate with Eric through text message right now. Should probably put headphones in, but not going to sweat it. Can't be worse than the Ironbirds feed, right? So see how it goes. About 15 more minutes before Billy opens up. Let's see who's starting. Who are the scheduled starters for tonight's games? Let's check that out. We can talk about that. Dun, 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 dun. Looks like, oh, come on. MILB.com is not the best website. Let's see. Drew Rom on the hill for Billy. That'll be nice. Good to see him. Hopefully one of his last starts in Billy before promotion. Matt Harvey night in AAA. That sucks. No listed starter for Aberdeen or Delmarva. We will have to find out once the game starts. I suppose I can pull up the box score for the FCL game while Eric is gone. Oh, we got 5 people watching now. That's cool. Looks like Judd Fabian hit a double. He's now 1 for 3, getting that strikeout rate down to a measly 67.6%. 66.6%. What the heck am I talking about? Alex Wells pitched a perfect inning. Well, wasn't perfect. I think there was an error. Yeah, 2 errors in the first inning. A fielding error by Samuel Basayo and a throwing error by Silas Ardoin. I don't know how you say it. But other than that, he was perfect with 2 strikeouts. Probably his only inning of work for the night. There's Eric again. I think your sound is going to be better.
How am I? Better?
Yep, sound is better. Can you hear me?
Yep.
I don't know what you did, but it worked.
I turned it off and turned it on. Anderson De Los Santos pops up. They're coming in. They're converging. It's going to get caught. Right field. 3 outs.
But Judd Fabian hit a double, if I'm looking at the box score correctly.
Yeah, and I didn't have the record button on my phone, but I watched it through my phone. I know. We're doing great. We're doing awesome start. I have him pulling into second. But it
And
was,
looks like
if you care, it was a line drive to right center. Easily a double.
so it wasn't like a misplayed ball or anything like that.
No, he shot it.
Good.
Very solid knock.
Looks like Silas Ardoin. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but his 4th walk in 4 plate appearances. Looks like he's this year's Anthony Servideo.
Right. And by the way, I like both your pronunciations. If you don't say the N, I'm not going to be mad at you. All right, we already got a new pitcher.
What we got here?
Oh, Eric's going to have to break out the roster.
It's not Juan Rojas or Juan Nunez.
So my friend doesn't know, and I don't know. Yeah. I gave him the opportunity to guess, and oh my gosh, no way.
Who is it?
What a treat, guys. We are experiencing an actual treat. Raul Rangel.
Ah, nice.
Yes.
Another rehabbing guy.
Yes.
Raul.
All right. What a treat. What a treat for our listeners.
They need to get him back into Delmarva once the season ends in 2 weeks.
Or before it does.
Yeah, that's true.
I have not seen him outside this whole season. So
I think he pitched last week an inning last week, so maybe he goes 2 tonight.
It was on the road.
Yeah.
All right.
Delmarva could definitely use the arms, that's for sure.
Especially the starters.
Yeah.
All right, it looks like Carlos Rodriguez, the catcher. I don't know if this has been publicly stated, but his wrist or hand is broken. He's wearing a cast in the dugout. He's also not in full uniform. Another thing he's wearing is an Orioles home run chain.
Nice. Breaking news here on the live stream for patrons.
Why not? He's hanging out next to Michael Hernandez on the end of the dugout. So maybe Michael will be a substitute. Carlos, most certainly not.
Yeah.
All right, so Rangel starts against there.
Yeah, Rangel, okay.
5th batter, a catcher named Owen.
Anyone of note on the Atlanta squad?
Someone asked me about that too, and I don't think they have any draftees. They do have their top international signing, Ambiorus Tavares. That's their leadoff hitter. Wells got a curveball. That's gone. That's a home run.
First pitch.
No, second pitch.
Well, welcome back, Raul. Looks like it's the battle of the Anderson De Los Santoses again.
I was about to say they have him. I don't think he's playing.
I think he's batting 7th in left field. That's what the box score says.
He's not playing 3rd. He's playing left. They have a fair assortment of somewhat high-dollar international guys. The guy, Celedonio, Jeremy Celedonio, he's hit against the Orioles a lot. I'm right behind their dugout, so maybe he's hearing me say this. I'm on their dugout. All right, so it's 1-0.
It's all right. He can bounce back. Just about getting healthy, that's all.
Right. Oh, another shot. High fly ball, but it's going to stay in. Fabian's back. Warning track back. And he caught it with his butt on the wall. Nice throw.
Ball's carrying today, or he's just getting hit?
It's really humid, so I think it's safe to say it's not going to be a 1-0 game when it's all said and done. So we'll see if it's like 17-10 or, in the normal high scoring range.
Yeah.
All right, bounces the first one. Oh man, there's actually a lot of people here.
Night games get a little more crowded.
Yeah, I'm really surprised. Basayo, beautiful. Picks it up easy behind first base. It was like spinning away, almost foul. The Braves looked at me from their dugout when I said that. Sorry, guys, that's an out. That's 2 outs. And this is Acton.
Let's see what we got going
Someone
on.
that Keith knows. I'll turn the thing around so everybody can see the fans in a second. All right, swing and a miss.
I hate to say it, but it looks like your sound's getting crackly again.
What if I move closer?
I don't know.
Not better?
No, it's still like staticky. I don't know what. Do you have headphones?
I do. I have them in my car. I can go get them.
In between innings, maybe.
All right. 0-2, by the way.
Okay.
So let's see if Raul can finish off this inning.
What is going on here? Let's see. Resets.
Look good.
I was saying Drew Rahm on the hill for Bowie.
Oh, wow. That's good. That's exciting.
Connor Norby, Colton Cowser, Joseph Ortiz, Hudson Haskins, Cesar Prieto, Kobe Mayo, John Rhodes, Maverick Hanley, Toby Welk.
Strike 3. Looking. I'll be right
Nice.
back with my headphones.
Okay. Back to Solo Dolo. I just went over the lineup. Let's see if Connor Norby can ambush the lefty Jaime or Jamie Arias, who's a 4.83 ERA, 27 strikeouts on the season. Ambush him, hit another 107 mile per hour home run, about 436 feet. It's my weird random guess. Game should be starting in about 5 minutes. Hopefully I can get that up on the screen. I'm ready to do so, as you'll see here. See? Got these skills. I don't know why it's not just letting me go into the video yet, but we'll see. Let's watch. Come on. Yeah, Simpkin, the 4A players, I'm sure will be out in full force with Matt Harvey on the mound for Norfolk. DJ Stewart activated. We'll see if he's in the lineup tonight. That would be disappointing, but fun, I guess, for some people. Why? Oh my gosh. Struggling over here. I am taking batting practice, so to speak. Upcoming. What's live? Jeez Louise. Let's just go here. Warm up. Here we go. Boom. It's true. It can be DFA'd. Just like Phillips can be Brett Phillips. Maybe for Kyle Stowers sooner rather than later. Why isn't this coming up? Maybe they're having issues with the video. I don't know. It was okay. Good. Thank you, Jared. I'm not going crazy. He can't access the video either yet. That's good. I'm not alone. It's not because I'm streaming this to a handful of people. It was coming up to bat in the FCL. It's going to be Adam Crampton. For some reason, it makes me think of Peter Frampton, the rock and roll guy. Luis Gonzalez, Rolfi Cruz, and Angel Tejada. First time through the lineup. Judd Fabian hit a opposite field double to right center. Silas Ardoin walked for the fourth time in 4 plate appearances in the first inning, but they were not able to score. Hopefully, Eric getting headphones will help the static issue. I don't know what's going on with that. We finally got FCL and DSL box scores and schedules up on the MILB app. Hopefully next is they work on getting some live stream of the games. Get a Eric speed grade. I'm going to say, yeah, he's in good shape. Obviously bikes around. He's thin. He's a little on the older side, so I'm sure it's declined a little bit. I'm sure he used to be a 60. He's probably more of a 50 now. 55 maybe to be generous. Definitely faster than me. I'd say I'm a 45. Faster than I maybe appear at first glance, but not fast. Adam Crampton strikes out just based on the box score. This is not as fun as live streaming the actual broadcast and seeing what the hell's going on. I'm just relying on a stupid looks like Luis Gonzalez was hit by a pitch. Get on any way you can, especially when you've struggled to date as much as Gonzalez has, having a better season this year than last year in the FCL, but would have been nice for him to get to Delmarva at some point this year. What are you going to do? .634, still no video. Somebody let me know if they are able to get the video. Then I'll be able to hopefully do the same. What's going on? Rolfi Cruz, 205 batting average, 529 OPS on the season. Not exactly what you want, but he's only 19. Switch hitting, second baseman, 5'11", 164. Actually did better in the DSL last year, batting 240 with 727 OPS. 7 walks to 23 strikeouts over 78 at bats. Probably not much of a prospect, but we'll see if he develops. Still no game. It's 6:35. That's not promising. Don't want to miss the beginning of the game, but wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, I suppose. Stomach grab. That's awesome. This is what I'm looking at. It says warm up right there. Guess we could watch Richmond versus Portland. Nah. Gotta love MILB TV. Yep, just absolutely not working. Perfect for the night that we're doing this live stream. I know we said we would do this once a month. It's just been harder to schedule than anticipated, but it's definitely something that as we get more comfortable with it and we get more, that's a very good point by Yoni. It is sad to see these guys get cut today, but that's unfortunately what happens when you're in a deep farm system. A player like JD Mundy probably would have stuck around for 2 more years in the old days. Old days being 4 years ago. Unfortunately, there's nowhere for him to go. Same with Dylan Harris. He showed a lot of promise at AA in the beginning of the year, but just jump up to AAA, which kind of their hand was forced a little bit with him just because more interesting prospects took precedence and he had to go to AAA, just wasn't ready for it. And there's really no place for him now. Clear my throat. But yeah, like I was saying, as we get more comfortable with doing this, and I don't know, we just more comfortable at home, and I don't know. We want to do more of this, is what I'm trying to say, and hopefully we will as time goes on. Hopefully next year we can make a more regular habit of it. Hope Eric didn't have to drive home to get his AirPods or headphones. Worst case, I'll go solo until Connor gets here. Yeah, Dylan Harris was cut. JD Mundy was cut. Wes Robertson. Let me go to our Twitter and get Nick. Nick tweets it. He does a good job. He does an amazing job on our Twitter, actually. Better than good. Let's see. Hashtag covered is full. I like that. I hadn't noticed that before. Orlando Fulgencio released. Jordani Vasquez suspended. Wes Robertson, JD Mundy, Dylan Harris. I feel like there was more. Scrolling down, sorry. Rylan Bannon claimed off waivers from the Orioles to the Dodgers. It's unfortunate for that trade, but it's really not that surprising given Gunnar and Jordan are there. You got guys coming up, Joey Ortiz, Kobe Mayo. His time was running short anyway. Yeah, I feel like there was a couple other guys that were released recently, but that's all I can find for now. Chris Restator messaged me. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Come on, Bowie. What is... It is very annoying. Thank you to the 3 people that are watching live. It's not really going to be worth watching on a replay, that's for sure. So appreciate you. Let me go to tankathon.com. Orioles are currently 0.36 percentage points of earning that first overall pick next year if things bend where they are. 57 and 52. Great. The mobile app is video. Maybe I'll just do that for now. Can at least talk about what's going on. It's very frustrating. There's Eric. Can you hear me? Oh, that sounded loud.
Yeah, that's Arduan. I don't hear you through my headphones, though.
Interesting.
How do I sound?
You sound good.
Okay, thank you. All right, so Judd Fabian just had a sac fly. The Orioles were up 2-1.
Nice.
He just had a sac fly that scored Rolfie Cruz, who drove in a run. I guess I don't have to use my earphones.
Unfortunately, the video is not working on the MILB TV site, but it is working on mobile. So I can't put the game up on the screen, but I'm watching it on my phone until we can get it working.
I have a friend here who has a phone with it for me, so I can watch it soon. It is 3-1 to Arduan with second and third and 2 outs.
Can he go for the 5th walk in a row?
I'm gonna bet yes. 3-1. We'll find out in about 5 seconds.
Joey Ortiz flies out to right field, end of the top of the first.
Reaction?
Did he walk?
They thought it was ball 4.
Okay.
the umpire didn't call it ball four, so it's full count with 2 outs to Ardoin.
Oh gosh, suspense is killing me.
Right. Ball four.
All right. 1000% home base continues.
My friend has got time to check the record books. All right, so now Basayo is up with bases loaded.
Grand slam coming. If you get something to hit, maybe.
He worked back from 0-2, a quick 0-2 last at bat.
I mean, obviously he's 17, but I feel like that's one thing he could probably work on a little bit is the plate discipline, just based on the numbers.
Today's
August 9th.
So he is 17 for only a matter of hours.
Okay.
His birthday is August 13th. Come on, Basayo!
This is annoying. Let's see.
Angel Tejada, Pablo at third, Servideo at second, Ardoin at first. The home run that the Braves hit, by the way, was by Owen. This is his first professional game, so it's his first professional home run.
Okay.
2-0, Basayo. Hey, tell me if you can see this. Can you see the game?
I can.
There
I
you go.
see the big lefty up there.
There he is.
Called time.
See the dugout?
Yep, there he is. There it is.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Outside corner, I guess.
So this is how much fun it is in the rookie leagues. Usually it's about 35 degrees hotter, around 100. Swing, grounder to first.
Double
Pitcher
play.
covering. So that's 3.
Oh, man. Beautiful catch in center field by Colton Cowser. Start off the game in Bowie.
Not a surprise. He's playing center.
Yeah, he's playing center. He banged into the wall. Hope he's all right. Yeah, he looks like he's okay. Yeah, he went dead back. Got a nice jump.
Like Jim Edmonds style?
No, he didn't dive, but he like did a little jump as he was getting close to the fence. His hip hit the fence, but it was a nice play. He went tough read straight behind him. Looked like he got a good jump.
He really makes all the outfield plays defensively, like every type of stretch and every type of like catch type. He has no problem coming in, going out, either sides, line drives over the shoulders. That's a center fielder.
Yeah. I think people, I mean, he just looks so casual out there. He makes it look easy. That's why I feel like people maybe underestimate it.
He gets there, he makes the play, and he finishes the play, and he has an okay arm. So I think we're like starting to formulate a scenario where he's going to have to like play his way out of
right.
center.
Yeah.
Here, I'll turn the thing around so we can see the crowd.
Okay. Couple people there.
See the scouts up by the Orioles thing?
Oh, yeah. They like to sit behind the plate.
No, they have to sit behind the plate.
Ah.
There's rules here.
Single given up by Drew Rom to left field. Good thing that Cowser made that play.
Okay, this is the third throw I've noticed from Ardoin. 1 reel and 2 warm-ups. And the word that comes to mind is low. He gets all the way up, but his throws stay down. So that's something we're going to have to watch. He's going to have to work on.
Let's see.
Everything's coming out low. All right, by the way, it's Rangel again, second inning, and there is somebody standing and moving in the bullpen. It looks like they're left-handed. Maybe Elvis Polanco. First pitch, strike.
Drew Rom blowing fastballs by whoever the number 3 hitter is for Akron.
I really think that, I don't know if everybody saw this, everybody in the Patreon group, but my friend that works for Altoona, seeing him at 2 different times, said the second time he saw him, which was like 2 weeks ago, 2 series ago, the phrase he used to describe how Rom was pitching was trying to get out of Double-A.
So much better than the first time?
Much better. Much better. Strikeout, another strikeout rang out.
Nice.
4 pitches. Now leadoff hitter, Ambioris Tavares. So yeah, back to Rom, much better.
That's good to hear. So someone just stole second base on Maverick Hanley, your favorite player in the organization.
No comment.
Full count coming up.
Strike 2, high fastball, 0-2 to Tavares. My hell, it looks warm. It looks nice.
Probably his last inning, but maybe he'll be back in Delmarva next time around. Rom walks the guy, third, first and second with 1 out.
Little bloop, second Rolfie's got it. Nice job. 2 outs, very efficient. 3 pitches to their leadoff hitter.
Maybe you'll see a third.
This is guy who is playing third, not Ignacio Alvarez. I don't think I've seen him before. It's a little short. How's the weather in Baltimore, by the way? Is it hotter than 76?
It's sweltering hot.
It's weird.
Looks like ground out. 2 outs now, Billy. Yeah, it was like 97 degrees today and humid as hell.
He just tried off speed at the top of the zone, and it had a good drop, but it didn't hit its spot.
I'm sure that's one of the things he's working on.
It's 2-0. It's 2-1. That off speed hit its spot. Really nice.
Yeah, today wasn't the best day to be delivering mail out in. Say that.
How many days in August is it going to be much hotter where you are than where I am? Not a lot.
Yeah, not many.
Here it's 90 degrees even when it gets dark. Try the outside corner again. This is a righty, so he's going away. Missed. It's 3-1 with nobody on and 2 outs. Basayo not exactly guarding a line.
Sound's getting staticky again, but as long as people listening don't mind, I don't mind. So if it's bothering anyone, let us know. But if it's all good, maybe say that too.
That's a walk.
I walked him, huh?
Yes. Got to adjust the iPad to get my fruit out of my cooler.
Nice curveball by Rom to even up this count 2-2. Trying to get out of a jam, first and second with 2 outs. There we go. That's the beautiful game. Unfortunately, he gave up a single.
Bounce that one.
It's 1-0 Akron.
1-0 Akron.
Yeah, I know the last time. Don't know the last time Bowie was losing a game.
Just me eating watermelon.
This is what people pay money for, right here.
1-0, man on second. It's a 3-hitter.
All right.
Strike. Tumbling changeup, got him swinging.
Oh, 2-0 Akron.
What happened?
I'm not really sure. I wasn't paying attention. Unless 2 runs scored on that play, or maybe there was a wild pitch. I'm not sure.
Same thing, 2 times in a row.
Hmm.
Actually, this was a breaking ball. It dropped. He's ahead of it, so it's 1-2 with 2 strikes.
Nice. I just cannot believe this isn't working.
Arduan, excellent block. That would have been a pass ball. Great
Strike
block.
3 called. Rom's out of the inning.
All right, there we go. All right, Rangel is resetting out of the stretch. It's 2-2, 2 outs.
Man, if anyone listening can get the
Strike 3, swing.
nice, beautiful 3 Ks in 2 innings, just a solo home run allowed. That's not too bad. I feel like we should put all of our attention onto the Matt Harvey start once Norfolk gets going.
That's 7 o'clock.
Yeah, of course it's Matt Harvey night.
Yo, guess what? Rangel looks nice. He's hitting the spots.
Good.
He's beating a couple hitters. For a guy that hasn't been used a lot in like 5 or 6 weeks or even longer, his stuff is definitely moving.
That's good to hear. I heard there was a little bit of concern with Gene Pinto and Ignacio Feliz because their velocity's been down the last couple of weeks. I'm guessing. I mean, Feliz, I feel like the same thing happened last year with him, but this is Pinto's first year where he's starting with the full season club from beginning. I feel like it's just he's got to get used to that wear and tear.
It's not like he's not in shape.
Yeah.
Right. He's going to have to figure out what it takes to throw high velocity all season long.
Right.
And there's rumors he's pitching in the Puerto Rican League.
Yeah, that's what Roberto was saying.
So we're going to have to see if he can maintain velocity. As
Yeah.
much as we all like Gene Pinto, Gene Pinto at 89 is not the same dude.
No, absolutely not. I mean, he probably could still be a bullpen guy there, but
he needs to use that heat to set up all that movement. And we
absolutely
want both. It's not being greedy to want a pitcher to use his whole arsenal.
Oh, yeah. Here's Hudson Haskin up to bat.
It looks like the Oriole players are talking to the ones in the dugout are talking to the ones in the stands. So, like, the mood is a lot lighter than it normally is.
Night game.
Right. Winning helps. All right, Anderson De Los Santos leads off. Come on, De-Lo! Nothing like cheering for my team right behind the other team's dugout. Like, really, like, beat from them.
Hey.
Right.
You hear that, Celedonio?
And they all signed a baseball for me before the game started. 1-0. Low.
De Los Santos, I mean, his walk and strikeout numbers are they're great. He's got a low BABIP. I feel like he's hitting into some bad luck.
I would say a little bit. Contact is a little bit behind everything else right now, but it's
okay.
It's not like he's not working hard. It's not like he's not an everyday player. It's just development. The more he touches it, the more damage he'll do. Talk about outside corner, 3-1. That was so outside. Foul, full count. If anyone wants that foul ball, it's on the roof. It's going to be really hard to get. Full count. I hear Junior Lara cheering for him. Walk.
Who was that walked? Dos Santos?
Yep.
It's walking like 15% clip.
Seems like pitching change. The manager, not the pitching coach, is going out. Again, sorry about the watermelon.
Cesar Prieto drops a bunt single down. First and second, no outs here. Top of the second.
Pitching change in the FCL.
That never happens. I didn't see how Hudson Haskin got on because I was messaging with Connor. Here's a question from Yoni. Are De Los Santos and Daryl Hernandez similar at all?
I guess. Yeah, in that they're going to hit doubles before they hit home runs. That's a pretty good question. Daryl, I definitely saw a guy like in the middle. His posture and his fielding is better for second and short. De Los is definitely a third. Really, the progress that De Los Santos has made defensively, like in the last 5 to 8 weeks, there were plays at the beginning of the FCL season that he did make that now the timing type plays, like slow dribblers that he can barehand and transfer so fast. I've done my best to put up video of him, but he went from like a C- fielder to an A- fielder at third.
I like both of those guys a lot.
I'm looking right now. I'm looking at the spot where Daryl used to hit all of his doubles to right center, his oppo doubles.
Kobe Mayo's up.
Oh, I can't see it. I wish I could see it.
He swung through his helmet, almost fell off the first pitch here. He swung
That
so hard.
happened with Tejada here too. By the way, coming in to pitch is Jason Franks, our right-handed pitcher. If you're a Braves fan.
He's facing a lefty, and his helmet did come off on that swing. Fouled straight back. Would love to see him start off hot here, fresh off the IL. Had a great weekend in Aberdeen, that's for sure.
Franks has a lot of arm movement away from his glove when he pulls it out of the windup, doing a lot of things in the air, so hitters are somewhat distracted.
Mayo pops out to first base.
Was it at least a 108 mile per hour pop out?
No, it wasn't. Unfortunately, it looked like he hit it off. It was of a high. He was protecting the plate, you know. Let's see, who's this now?
We got Crampton coming to the plate.
Adam Crampton. I'm interested to see how he develops. Is he going to be another Colin Burns? He's a righty. Okay.
Were you able to see that foul ball?
Yeah, foul ball to the right.
Right. So that's what Crampton looks like. Looks like Ralphie Cruz dyed his hair red.
Nice.
I don't miss anything. Low, grounder, shortstop. That's one. That's two. Beautiful by Ambioris Tavares.
Come on, Crampton.
Really, really smooth play. Smooth play. Man.
I'm trying to figure out who's up for Bowie.
In steps Luis Gonzalez.
John Rhodes. Okay.
Oh, another at bat I'd love to see.
Two count. He's decent start for him. Not hit for much power yet so far in his first week, but took some walks, got some hits.
I always love it when a new prospect person builds like a statistical model, and John Rhodes always comes out in the top 20 somehow.
Yeah, he does. I know. I've noticed that. I think he's an underrated prospect in the system for sure.
Of course, and he should be available because of that in 0 dynasty leagues ever.
Yeah.
Everybody's model loves him.
Flies out. Not a bad swing on 2 pitches. I mean, 2 strikes, excuse me.
Jason Franks, the bullpen pitcher, came in and got the job done. Luis Gonzalez gets 3 pitches and that's it. Finishes on a high fastball, swinging through it. 2-1 as we head to the top of the 4th.
Here's Mr. Pick Me in the Rule 5. Maverick Hanley is up to bat. I'm going to switch to Norfolk after this innings to try to catch Gunners at bat.
I'll follow on my phone. Good idea.
Connor will be joining us in about 10-15 minutes. He's just going to pop on for 20-30 minutes, he said. Zach said he might make it on at some point. Uh-oh. Got into that one. Oh, nice catch by the center fielder.
Who?
Hanley hit a bomb. Warning track. Guy made a running catch going back. Gunners up. Oh, it hasn't started yet. Never mind. Perfect.
I was going to say, I don't think it started. We have a new pitcher, by the way. I'd like to let everybody know a Ruben lefty, Adrian Lockley, number 67, is on the mound for the 4th inning.
For those?
So let's get.
Oh, wait. I always pronounced it Lacille in my head for some reason. I don't know why. Lockley. Okay.
I learned that pronunciation from Alan Mills.
How's he been doing this season?
Well, he was fired, so he's not the coach anymore. It's Christian
Lockley. I meant Lockley.
Oh. Inconsistent so far.
Okay.
But he was very hurt. Did not get surgery, so this is his comeback from waiting it out. There are positives. I know that he used to not throw extremely hard, and I know he's hit. Correct, Simpson. I know he's hit 93.
I guess we're not getting Luis Ortiz this season, huh?
I don't think so. Well, let's see. I got the roster right in front of me. I think there's hurt guys on the roster. No, he hasn't been on.
I saw he was on the 60-day IL.
They should make it the 60-month IL. I just haven't seen him in so long.
Yeah. He was great last year, I thought.
1-1. Now it's 2-1. No outs.
Norfolk getting started. They are in. Where are they?
Single.
Rochester?
Right field opposite. Durham. No. Rochester.
Rochester. Okay. Former affiliate of the Orioles. Rochester Red Wings. I remember.
Where are you in that game, by the way?
It's
warm-ups.
Yeah, warm-ups. Yeah. Hopefully we're in sync a little bit there. Remember Jeffrey Hammond's coming out with the Rochester Red Wings coming up?
I do.
That was like the first prospect that I was like, oh, this guy's going to be awesome.
I still like Jeffrey Hammond, and I think he had a good career. We didn't understand everything about the draft back then like we do now.
Yeah.
Bunt attempt, it's foul. It's 0-2. I don't think that was a bunt and run. I think that was just a catcher bunting. After he hit a tater.
Here comes Gunner.
That's right. We can watch together.
Simpkin, how old are you? He remembers Bobby Grich and Don Baylor with Rochester. I don't remember that.
Neither do I. That's really old. Wow. People are definitely calling me old, by the way, for being the one with the iPad at the stadium. When I showed the girl that works here, she's like, wow, that's a really old iPad.
Oh, here's the lineup.
Oh, I forgot to mention, Lockley has a really very solid move. Almost got a pick off.
I do believe Simpkin is young at heart. I do believe that.
So it's 0-2, no outs.
2-0 count to Gunner. Good eye so far. It's a righty, so he's going to crush him. Ooh, nice cut.
So
Swing
I'm
and a
like
miss.
I'm 3 seconds ahead of you.
Okay.
So I'll make sure to keep that in mind.
Good thing they didn't show that pitch. Looked like a ball just from the angle they gave us. Oriole game getting started too.
Man, do I hope we beat them.
I know. Win 2 out of 3. I'll take that. But sweep would be even nicer.
Oh, so nice. No team will want to sweep more than
Gunner rolled over a high fastball, ground out.
Oh, Lockley starts a double play. Double play.
There you go.
Go. Right to him. All right, Lockley.
I love the support.
It right up. Oh, that ball was hit kind of hard.
Helped himself.
Guess what?
Comes Jordan. He needs to get hot.
No one on base. 2 outs. Uh-oh. Nope.
Morning track power. Barely. Not even.
So, in terms of him versus Gunner, who's getting caught up first?
I would have said Westberg before, but now it's Gunner for sure.
Really?
To me, it is.
Okay, I feel differently.
Because Westberg, since July 1st, he's batting under 200 with a 549 OPS. He's got to hit better. I just
didn't realize it was that low.
I don't see them handing him a job with that kind of production. If he makes an adjustment soon, then I could see him coming up for sure. But Gunner, he had a 10-day adjustment period and then is killing the ball again. Here's Stowers up. He should be in Baltimore, but I'm not sure what development milestone they are trying to get him to hit before he comes up. But I'd have him up already if it was up to me.
I'm going to count the fans. Yeah, I was right. Between 30 and 50, that's a wall. So now we have De Los Santos, Anderson De Los Santos up.
Okay, Anderson.
Lockley out of the stretch. Lefty, righty.
I can't root for this Anderson De Los Santos. Not against the O's.
He really is a nice guy. But I agree. Oh,
I don't doubt it.
Lockley used the not good move to set him up at first.
Predicting a pickoff?
We're gonna see. I like when he sets it up with the worst one. Okay, swing and a miss.
Looks like mobile only, Simpkin, unfortunately. Or I would be playing it on this screen right next to us. Like we did.
2 swinging strikes to De Los Santos.
First time.
Come on, Lockley!
See if Stowers can earn his way to Baltimore with the big game here.
0-2.
Pops it up.
Let's see if he goes to that pickoff.
I'm going to switch to
Strike
Aberdeen.
3, swinging. Arduan with a throw to Basayo. All right, Lockley!
I forgot. The lower in the minors you go, the worse the cameras get.
Look at here. We're in the rookie league. I'll have my iPad. Doesn't get worse than that.
What's going on with Delmarva? Okay, here we go. Luis Valdez leading off. Yeah, Aberdeen game is working because oh, it is on the official site. Okay, on the web. Thank you for that. I'll put that on there. Ah, yes, Delmarva is. Thank you.
We got a little kid messing with the Braves. He just yelled, "Go Pirates!"
Just had to mute
That's
that.
awesome. That's awesome.
Here, I'll put the Delmarva game on. Boom.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's
Thank you,
talking
Simpkin.
about.
I was waiting for the other games. All right, now I can put. Maybe I'll put the Oriole game on my my phone.
So I can watch it here. If you want to watch, come down. Like those Maryland unis, really like them.
Yeah, that is pretty sweet. Delmarva has a better camera than Aberdeen right now, which is, I guess, not that surprising.
And that guy, that third baseman, was in for Valdez.
They were ready for him.
Oh my god!
Fun player right here, though.
Ooh. Hey, we don't have to worry about being on a different stream or watching the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. There's got Toronto down 1-2-3 in the first as well.
Braves have a new pitcher. Righty. Big boy.
Anyone watching or listening, if you prefer the sound on for the streamed game, let me know. I'm currently have it on mute.
Does that mean we have to stop talking?
No, never. Don't think we could if we wanted to.
This guy's not on the roster.
Nice at bat, Valdez.
64.
Now, Sam Jelinek was telling us that he thinks Valdez is an actual legit prospect just because of his 80 speed. What do you think?
Yeah, I think also because, like, you have a chance of getting him. I think because they let him skip. You know, that's a huge indicator. Like,
Yeah.
all the FCL lessons, all the FCL experience, they let him skip. So somebody somewhere likes him enough. And he was to say, like, he's an igniter. He's ahead of Junior Lara. He's ahead of guys like that, like Tejada, outfielders with not a lot of experience.
It's a good point. It's a good point.
That's one thing. And then when he got there, he's done it. You know, he's not, like, hurting the team. He is a true igniter. So there's no reason to knock him. And he's given us every reason to think that there might be a little bit more.
Pretty good sign of speed as he struck out and got to first base because the ball barely got away from the catcher.
So he didn't even have to go into fifth gear.
And he just stole 57th base.
So, again, so easily.
It's don't even break a sweat. Man, I love this kid. I mean, he's 22, so I guess he's not like, you know, one of these 19, 20-year-old
Don't be an ageist.
guys, but
do
no,
that.
I would never.
He's skipped a level. That's a
True.
bigger sign than anything else.
Very true.
Now it's Rolfie Cruz.
And he can catch up on that timeline still. And he's still probably average for this level.
Okay, right. So that's not a bad thing. I don't know this pitcher's name.
It's just so much better now that it's on the screen. Jeez Louise, that was frustrating. Maybe I will put...
You are not going to believe this.
What's up?
There's no way that that's accurate. You know who's pitching? Oh my God, it is. It is Chris Burgess's brother, Brent.
Okay, Brent Burgess?
Yes, he's only appeared one time this year. He's very good.
Really?
Wow.
How'd they get him? What?
He's been signed. He's been in their organization for what? Burgess's brother.
Interesting.
Papa is talking to him. Angel Tejada is talking to him.
Hey, Connor.
It's
Hello.
1-1.
Eric's live at the Sarasota right now.
We got Eric live from the ballpark. Doesn't get better than this.
Oh yeah, live reactions. It's entertaining.
It's one and hey, Connor.
Hey, what's up?
Few patrons watching along with us. The AA and AAA games aren't popping up on the desktop version, but Delmarva and Aberdeen are, so that's what we're going with.
Yeah, I've got Matt Harvey on the phone right now watching.
Oh jeez,
watching Matt Harvey. You know, is that in the spirit of BSL On the Verge? No,
if that isn't. Nothing is.
But that is the perfect crossover of On the Verge and Locked On Orioles is watching Matt Harvey tonight.
Totally fair.
Right.
Totally fair.
Right. I'm glad to be here for it too.
Well, he got a scoreless first, so there's that.
Brenton Burgess is throwing serious gas. I want to say that's 96. He did.
I got the Oriole game. Oriole game on my phone. Delmarva on here. See if we can get to Manoa. Connor, why is Kyle Stowers not on the major league team right now?
Well, I talked about it today on today's episode.
It was a great episode. I agreed with every word he said.
To be honest with you, I even get the argument for Gunnar not being there yet. You know, if they have a certain amount of plate appearances they want to got to get to, whatever. You know, if they like Rougned Odor that much, whatever. But, I mean, I guess, you know, if they would have traded Santander, I think he'd be there already. I think that's pretty clear.
Yeah, I agree.
And Santander was definitely being shopped a bit on deadline day. I don't think he was as close as Jordan Lyles was to being dealt. But, yeah, I'm sure that pushed back the plan a little bit. But the guy's got almost 400 plate appearances at AAA. At some point, he's shown what he is. And if you can get him in the lineup anyway, I mean, imagine if he would have been up, if they would have just called him up right after the deadline. He could have played every day while Hayes was injured.
Yep.
And now Hayes is back.
58th steal.
Yeah, there he goes.
The video walks for a change.
Love that guy. I mean, you know, you miss out on the entire, 5 days without Austin Hayes. Now you're back to, oh, well, could we play him every day? Well, if you
Right.
did it on purpose, yeah. I mean, you could.
Fabian's up.
Yeah, we were just talking about before you came on, like, clearly there is some kind of development milestone they want him to hit. I'm just not sure what it is.
I'm also not sure what it is.
At over 400 plate appearances in AAA, you just kind of
a lot.
pass over that. And
Yeah.
I can't believe for a half second I thought, is Valdez going to score on that ground at a first?
Of course he is.
When I was in
Fastest
Delmarva, he stole when the catcher threw it back to the pitcher.
So here's something I've been drumming up, and obviously the existence of Jorge Mateo and also the existence of Brett Phillips makes this a little weird. But if the Orioles don't think Valdez is like a big time potential, not big time, but a potential, major league contributor, if you're in 2023 and you're headed to the postseason and Valdez is in Aberdeen, would you put him as the 26th man on your playoff roster?
Absolutely.
Because I don't think he'd be in AA by that point. I mean, maybe, but he's probably in Aberdeen all of next year.
I mean, he'd be like, what's the guy that always gets signed by the Cubs and Yankees in September?
Terrence Gore. He'd be Terrence Gore or Quentin Berry at the end of his career. I mean, you
took the words right out of my. That was who I was going to say.
I mean, if he
it'd be interesting. Himself the fastest guy in the organization, which I think he could, then that's reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, he'd steal a base.
I'd love to see him and Mateo in a foot race.
I mean, because that's the other part of it. But if you're in the playoffs in 2023, I would guess Jorge Mateo is probably your utility infielder and already your pinch runner by that point.
Yeah,
but you'd still think about it
for sure. Nice single by Adley Rutschman. Looked like it was 66 miles per hour off the bat.
Take him any way you can get him.
Full count. I got a good feeling.
Kobe Mayo's up again. No feeds available for TV. Okay.
Fabian walk. Oh, we can't watch Kobe?
I'm going to keep trying. I know. Your boy.
Well, I'm watching Yusniel Diaz grinding at bat here against Daniel Ponce de Leon. And well, he fouled off another pitch. I think like pitch 10 coming up to Yusniel Diaz here.
Actually, I can get this on the screen. Here we go. Let's see. I'm going to have to switch. I'll wait till this inning's over, I guess. 4-2 Bowie.
Eric, I'm sure you talked about this already, but what was there any thoughts on Alexander Wells? I mean, obviously it's 3 batters, but
To be completely honest, his breaking ball looked extremely sharp.
Oof.
And I think he
Who
only
just
used
hit that out?
two times. So he finished off their best hitter, their leadoff hitter, with it, and the next hitter started off with it. So hitting his spots, not long. It was only 4 guys, not long counts. Also bounced back after an error by Basayo. So
yeah,
look fine, look absolutely fine. I'm not surprised. You know,
who just went yard in Delmarva?
I think that's Isaac De Leon.
Isaac,
My boy.
Fresh off of the top 50.
Yep, single-handedly got him put onto that list by putting him high enough on mine.
his next year starting at Delmarva is going to be just brutal.
His second half has been ridiculous already. Here, I can't turn the game off with Frederick Bencosme up. Sorry, guys.
That's fair.
No, you cannot.
And
it's
well,
here's
Ardoin, by the way, with 2 guys on.
There we go. We got an incredible combination going on in Rochester with the Tides. We just had Yusniel Diaz work a 10-pitch at bat, I think, to single up the middle, and then DJ Stewart back off the IL with his first AB back in Norfolk is at the plate.
Yes,
since
trying
turning
to get to
this on,
Baltimore
I've
before
watched Matt
Stowers.
Harvey. I've watched Matt Harvey, Yusniel Diaz, and DJ Stewart since turning this game on so far.
Best system in baseball.
Yeah.
Who said we don't have 4A guys anymore?
All right. By the way, it's 1-2 to Ardoin.
Uh-oh. He could have a official at bat for the first time in his career.
2-2 to Ardoin.
I like Ardoin. I'm a fan of him.
Second,
Unfortunately, Bencosme struck out, which he only does 10% of the time, so we might be bad luck.
Silas Ardoin, I like that pick. I think I mean, obviously, I'm along with you guys. I love Maverick Hanley, but Ardoin's got a higher ceiling than Hanley.
Ball 3 gets away, and I totally agree with that.
Yeah, I do like that pick too.
Someone has told me that there's an Orioles catcher whose defensive skills are improving really fast that we don't. Hey, who's that guy? That we don't pay
commercial.
We don't pay attention to. Manticone. Somebody was talking about Manticone and his defensive skills to me the other day. Somebody that I don't really watch or don't pay attention to that much.
He's bounced around kind of as just everybody's defensive catcher replacement. Number 2
I feel
guy.
like who's the guy that was? It's been in Bowie all this year as the backup catcher. He was doing that last year.
All right, let's play a game. Who wants to guess what just happened with Ardoin?
Walk.
Bases loaded for Sam Basayo.
Oh, wow. There we go.
Second time this game, I think.
And the
6 plate appearances, 6 walks.
The big league Orioles have the bases loaded with nobody out. Oh, DJ Stewart. Just got under it. Just got under it. Hit the weight room, DJ.
Don't see that happen.
Deep fly out the center. Good swing, but just got under it.
Hit the weight room.
I was thinking of Cody Roberts as far as the catcher that bounced around last year.
He hit a little bit at some point this year.
Yeah, he's been.
Oh, we got some funkiness here on the mound.
All right, Burgess.
Yeah, what is this? Relief pitcher already? What did Kirby do? I gotta check the box score at the same time. Let's see. Prieto hit a 3-run homer. Nice to see the power finally starting to come back. The rare guy that hits home runs at Aberdeen and not at Bowie.
Next up for the Tides, Kelvin Gutierrez. How long before I see a prospect in this game?
John Rhodes up. Kobe Mayo singled Eric.
Right.
So
there we go, Kobe.
Keith Mayo, if you're watching, your son's back and doing damage already.
He's not watching us. He's watching the game.
I think we should target this guy from Akron.
Yeah,
I'm liking this delivery.
Gotta take a picture so video's here.
Oh, pitching change in the third is, I'm sure, not what the Rubber Ducks wanted to start a
Yeah,
series.
I imagine not. Nice pitch. Oh, breaking news we broke on here, Connor, was Carlos Rodriguez, FCL catcher, broken hand.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, Carlos Rodriguez. Sorry to let you know. Let's see. I can take a picture of his cast right here.
This is how the magic is made. Eric Birdland.
I'm just mesmerized by this guy, Broom.
1-0 Orioles. Oh, double play. No RBI.
Yeah, Ryan Mountcastle against the Blue Jays. No RBI. Well, we got Newstrom up with 2 on and 1 out here in Rochester.
Interesting. Newstrom's
Carlos
batting 9th.
cast. And he's wearing the chain. That's
Nice.
a big cast for somebody that just got hit on his fingertips.
He was playing pretty good this year. I thought.
He can throw. He can really throw. His first game, he hit an over-the-wall home run too.
I had him at the very back of my top 100 before the draft in the trades.
Carlos,
Yeah,
T-Rod.
like 99 or 100.
All right, Basayo walks in. Come on, Basayo!
What did he do?
Oh,
He's
Karen
still up?
Vavra, RBI single. 2-0 Orioles.
There we
All
go.
right. All he does is hit.
Ooh,
I mean,
big swing.
this is beautiful. Jumping on the Blue Jays early these last 2 games.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, what could feel better? Just want to devastate.
Thank you, Jared.
Then
Norfolk
they can all
stream
come
is
back
working as
late
well.
and still lose by 2 or 3.
Yeah, Robert
Newstrom-
Newstrom.
Got past
Robert
Servideo
Newstrom just took a
scores.
monster hack at a 3-1
He
pitch.
scores for video.
He does that. He does that.
Missed it by about a foot, but
Let's see. Well, we can watch Drew Ron pitch. Unless if Newstrom gets on, I'll put the Gunner bat on.
second and third, 2 outs for Gunner.
Okay, here we go. Let me switch
Let's go.
over. If I can do it fast enough.
Come on, they call him Red Zone Bob.
Hey, it's first time having to bounce around. The first time it was only Norfolk.
You know, I don't know if you guys have watched any of the what is it, MLB Big Inning? It's like the MLB TV attempt at red zone. It's really poorly done. I guess this isn't Gunner up with
For
second.
some reason, I thought Newstrom was batting 9th. Maybe I was wrong. Nottingham. Okay.
Never mind.
It's all right. He's going to get a hit, and then Gunner will get up.
Inning over in the FCL, but we got to run.
So I think
3-1.
the next innovation is some sort of prospect red zone for MILB TV. If someone else ever takes it over to make the platform better.
Find some investors.
Yeah.
This is our training.
Yeah, you got to invest in the platform first so that it doesn't just fall apart after doing it for 20 minutes. But I mean, if I could jump from Gunnar Henderson to Ellie De La Cruz to whomever on a Wednesday night.
Heck yeah. That'd be great.
Who
We
is
need to
the-
get
oh,
better cameras in all these and get announcers for Aberdeen.
Yeah, well, I think that ship has
I'd love
sailed.
to do that. I'm telling you, Nottingham's batting practice at batting camp and mini camp was Trumbo-esque.
I was way off on the batting order.
Yeah, well, I do feel bad for Nottingham because if Robinson Chirinos wasn't very clearly the number 1 veteran leader of the Orioles clubhouse, Jacob Nottingham would be in the big leagues right now.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm with that.
And I think his
Maybe next
defense
year.
is definitely good enough. And like if you had his bat in there instead of Chirinos's, like he was the Brewers trusted him when they were like a good team to at least play a little bit. So
He's huge.
yeah.
Yeah, you can see right here.
I mean, really, Ben Boom would even help the team a little more just with his defense.
A little
but,
more.
Yeah.
A lot more.
Yeah. But he's not going to hit, obviously. But
No.
I mean, neither is Chirinos. So
Yeah, his last 2 games, he's got a couple knocks.
yeah. But it seems to be if he's going to play once a week, and it seems, I mean, just especially what's come out with the T-shirts and all the stuff from the last week. If he's that important, he's playing once a week. He's not losing that job.
What's the harm? Unfortunately, there's like 3 guys right now that are like that: Odor, Chirinos, and Phillips.
Yeah.
The vibes bench.
All right, I gotta finish this journey to find what the deal is on this Akron reliever.
Yeah,
and how the Orioles can scoop him up.
Our version is on the injured list right now.
The severe lack of submariners with Hoffman not throwing is unfortunate in the Orioles system.
Arduan just bounced another warm-up throw.
Saving him for the game.
Yeah.
It's an excellent observation, Connor.
What's going on?
Right.
But I've got, speaking of Arduan, I may be having next week a Texas baseball person to talk Arduan and Hodo on the podcast. So we had a delay in the draft series because it came so close to the deadline and because the Orioles keep winning, but it resumes on Friday.
It's my favorite part of the season for Locked On Orioles, but I understand.
Obviously,
we also look forward to learning that way.
We obviously skip over Nolan McLean, unfortunately, even though I had already reached out. I had already reached out to an Oklahoma State person and hadn't fully scheduled an interview, but was getting to that point, and then it was clear that he maybe wasn't going to sign.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. I think there was something with the MRI.
Oh, Nottingham.
Little base knock.
So we'll learn about Trace Bright on Friday.
Nice.
Loud grounder.
I'm very interested in him.
Fields it cleanly. All right, Rolfie.
All right.
Yeah, I heard they were still fairly close to signing McLean, even with the injury thing that popped up.
Oh, yeah, Connor, if you still have a McLean guest lined up, I'd love to hear the interview anyway, despite not there's a lot of stuff I'd love to find out about why.
Yeah, what gives?
Yeah, I mean, it was
this guy going back to school for $1 million after he was drafted in the 3rd round.
Yeah, the guy was he's the broadcaster for Oklahoma State baseball who also works as like a operations person in the athletic department, so he wouldn't reveal anything. So I'd have to probably go for someone different if we wanted that conversation. But
yeah,
maybe we just try to ask Jackson Holliday or something what happened. He's got his ear to the program.
Oh, I'm sure he knows.
Just to let you know, looking around the prospects and the bullpen and the dugout, he is not here.
Interesting. Hopefully he gets in before the season ends.
Yeah.
I'd be honest, I don't think he will.
What were you there's only a couple patrons here. What were you saying about Jordan Lyles potentially was close to being traded? I hadn't heard that.
Oh yeah, so it sounded like one reason, if you remember Tuesday, the lineup was held up a little late and Lyles was the pitcher and Bauman was there on the taxi squad. And that combined with stuff I had heard is that basically Jordan Lyles, it was certainly being discussed. And essentially what happened was there was an asking price on Jordan Lyles, which is interesting to think about, 6 months ago. And it was not met by another team. And Michael Elias decided to keep him. So
strikeout.
That's definitely good to know for the way they're going to operate moving forward. Is even on a piece like Lyles that there's a price.
Yeah, not just giving a guy away.
Yeah.
I wonder if they pick up that option and then try to trade him again in the offseason like
the Jose Iglesias. Yep. Yeah, I think
Crampton. Nice grounder. All right. Fielded it at his hip. Nice transfer. Crampton, beautiful play from the shortstop hole.
Can't hate it when it gets a guy like Gene Pinto.
That's what you were saying about Lyles. That's exactly what they're going to do. They're probably just drawing the market or testing the market right now. I mean, he was acquired to be dealt. So if it's not now, it'll be a year from now.
Yeah.
Good for them.
He's been great.
They know what he's worth now.
Man, that was a bad balk. I wouldn't mind him being in the rotation to start the. I mean, in a perfect there's a scenario where he pitches until John Means returns, and I wouldn't be mad at that. I mean, now if they don't add another starting pitcher in the offseason, maybe I'm mad at that. But if that ends up, if it's Grayson, DL, Wells, Bradish, Lyles, and free agent addition as a 6-man rotation, then maybe I can get behind that.
I'd love to see him sign a guy like, what was I? Manaya, and then trade for a guy like Bieber or Pablo Lopez, someone like that.
Oh my God, both of those things would make me so happy.
Yeah.
Those would be great innings.
Bo
Elias
Bichette just
is,
left the yard. It's a 2-1
oh,
game.
Man. Bradish had been pitching pretty good too.
Yeah.
That was a good swing though.
It's a solo homer.
Bo Bichette, Tater.
Solo homers are fine.
Andy. Bo Bichette.
Elias, that's the Jeremy Guthrie right there.
Yeah.
Elias has got to live up to the word. He says he's going to have a big offseason. Let's see.
All right. I have officially reached the investigation on who turns out to be Robert Broom of the Akron Rubber Ducks, 25-year-old right-hander, 10th round pick in 2018.
I bet he was picked number 313.
Yes. has a 5.18 ERA and only 30 Ks in 42 innings this year, so maybe I do not want him.
Still fun to watch.
Ooh, my goodness. 25 walks and 30 Ks in 42 innings.
Yeah, that's not great. It's like Jensen Elliott a little bit with more walks.
So, yeah.
Let's go, Delos!
All right, what's
Fun Rochester
pitching change
roster of 4A guys.
I think Gunnar is up now with the lefty coming up to face him.
Yeah.
Unless that's a righty. No, it's a righty. The glove was, he's holding the glove in his right hand.
2-0 to Orioles, Anderson De Los Santos. New pitcher is Adele Dillon, Dilone.
Drew has settled down after giving up 2 runs in the first with 2 scoreless.
3-0 to Anderson De Los Santos to lead off. Crampton on deck. Got it in. 3-1.
Come on, Bradish, settle down.
So what's the release this week that surprised you the most? For me, it's by far Monday. Hit!
Uh-oh.
Single through the shortstop.
There you go. Andy. Yeah, Monday was a little bit surprising, but he's
really surprised.
I think it would have been Dashbach if he wasn't on the IL.
You think?
Yeah.
I mean, Robertson is a little surprising just because of how quickly after they signed him, they released him. Figured generally they give guys like that a year. But
good point.
Kind of a quick leash.
They recently signed Hector Perez.
He's the guy who's up in Bowie now, right?
Yeah. And they got Carson King they signed recently as well.
I don't think his first outing went very well.
No, it did not.
It didn't here either. Crampton is up. He swung. It's 0-1.
Oh, Davey Cruz is pitching for Delmarva.
De Los Santos with a great jump. Steal second.
All right, now it's Gunner time.
Oh, change up.
That was a good pitch.
Swung through it.
Curtis Taylor on the hill for Rochester. Man, they made a pitching change in the second inning. Woof.
No outs. De Los Santos on second. With
Orioles bats. Straight back. Better swing on that one.
Is there anyone from the Soto trade on this Rochester roster? Are they seeing any of those guys, or did they go to the big leagues? I try to pay attention to the Washington Nationals the least amount possible.
Same. Yeah, I'm really not sure.
Let's see. But I also
Abrams. Abrams is in the lineup playing shortstop.
Abrams.
Yeah.
So no.
Looks like just Abrams. Yeah, he's playing shortstop, batting second.
Hassel's not in AAA yet.
Matt Harvey got him to ground out.
Full count Crampton. He wanted
Good
to swing.
take right there.
Now the home run chain is really shining as it gets darker.
Focusing on this Gunner at bat.
Crampton and Gunner.
From 0-2 to 3-2.
Walk. Crampton.
Swing decisions.
Could be seeing this exact thing in Baltimore right now.
Oh man.
I know. Would have been cool on a 10-year anniversary.
Oh,
And
he
wears number 13 too.
The podcast would have recorded itself if that happened.
Oh, I'm glad that was foul. I'm really glad that was foul. All right, now we got Luis Gonzalez.
You can just he just looks like a big leaguer at the plate. Can't believe he's only just 21 years old, just turned.
And also,
he's solid.
As much as I like him, I would not have said that about him very recently. Like, he's a guy who looks like a baseball player at the highest level, but now he does.
He's muscled up over the last 12 months for sure.
I wonder how it's affected his jump shot, because the guys get bigger and it hurts your fundamentals.
Hey, we don't want him to be pulling a Pat Connaughton anyway, so.
Yeah.
All right, it's 1-1 to Luis Gonzalez batting lefty. Looks like they're giving him a lot of right field. A lot. Pickoff play goes into center field. De Los Santos takes third. Crampton on second. 2 in scoring position, 0 out. Now, this is the FCO. Let's just keep that in mind. 2 in scoring position, 0 out.
It'll be fun when the Orioles lineup is filled with guys like Adley, Vavra, and Gunner who can work a count.
You mean system dudes?
Yeah. Actual Elias guys.
I got Drew Rahm up on the phone now in the 4th inning.
Nice walk. See if Westberg. Very, very good at bat. Westberg hopefully can burst out of this slump with a grand slam here.
Yeah. And I get the people's points that, like, maybe in a big league game in his first week, Gunner maybe swings at that pitch because he's trying to do more in the big leagues. I get that, but that's still better than what multiple players in the big leagues are giving you right now. That's kind of my point.
Also, let's get that out of the way so we can have a full season of him and adjusted.
That's what he's talking about on the show today.
Yep. And it was a great point.
And I get it. I get the pushback that is, do you want that to happen in a playoff chase? That I think that's a fair counter.
I want it to happen at all.
Right. But, he's going to, at some point in his first 162 games in the big leagues, he's going to slump. Like, he's not going to hit like this forever. Honestly, I think it's best when they just do it like it happened to Adley. Like, it just happens immediately, and you can't hit for 3 weeks, and then you adjust to pitching, and you look like Adley.
Exactly. Looks like Adley Rutschman in the big leagues. I mean, Odor's not going to do any better, so.
Bases are loaded, no outs. It's 0-1 to Rolfie Cruz.
Oh, that's a bad call.
Yanni's question in 1 second. Bouncer.
Yoni has a question for you, Eric. Have you seen any noticeable defense from Silas Ardoin?
At this point, he looks to be better blocking than throwing. He had 1 attempt on a steal tonight, and the throw was to the second base side of the bag by 3.5 feet, and slow and low. Grounder down the first base line by Rolfie. It's fair. 1 run in, 2 runs in. All right, Rolfie! Yeah! All right. Come on, Papo!
They got to play more night games down there.
I know, seriously. Bases loaded walk for Jordan Westberg.
Everybody's fully hydrated, out of the sun. Better baseball.
Here comes Mr. Right Field himself, Kyle Stowers.
It's 5-1, and Carlos Rodriguez has removed the home run chain. I think that was what influenced the rally.
I thought you were about to say he removed his cast.
and he's walking into the on-deck circle.
Yeah. He put the fake out on everybody.
I've seen them run out of pitchers and have catchers pitch, but nobody's like come back from an injury mid-game. He's not dressed either, so it'd be very hard. Come on, Papo! 2 guys in scoring position, no outs. It's 5-1 O's.
I know he's a different pitcher, but I've got Drew Rom watching him on the phone right now, and I just got a weird like Ryan Yarbrough look from him a little bit.
Did he drop down?
And yeah, he dropped down, and with a lot of the digging into his glove that he does, and a little bit of his movement. I don't know. I saw a little Ryan Yarbrough. Obviously, he's got a little more velo than Yarbrough, but if
I would take that out of him.
If he was a 2019 through 21 Ryan Yarbrough, and that's what we got out of Drew Rom, I think that's a win.
Absolutely. For someone who's our fourth or fifth best pitching prospect now.
1 and 2 to Tejada, 0 outs.
Man, this guy cannot find a strike zone to save his life.
In the right field, it's dropping. Base hit. Gonzalez scores 6-1. No outs.
Who was that? Tejada?
That was Angel Tejada.
He's having a great couple weeks for sure.
He's hot.
Drew Rom strikes him out.
Pinch hitter for Servideo, Michael Hernandez.
There you go.
Ooh. Yeah, we're going to need another pitching change in Rochester.
Oh, another walk. Jeez.
They just got a good shot of C.J. Abrams not looking happy, and I can't imagine his life is going very well right now.
Things change fast.
From just kind of a no-pressure bench role on the San Diego Padres to AAA with the Nationals.
I'm going to do my best to give you guys a look at Michael. So
here, let's see if I can.
Is this working?
How about that?
There we go.
Yeah. Be a nice time for his first professional home run.
Ralphie Cruz and his new haircut. Come on, Mikey!
What is he, 6'3"?
I don't know. It's a little bit tall. I'll turn around in a second. It says he's.
Yusniel.
All right, go.
This is what needs to be done, I think, whenever Jackson Holiday gets to Sarasota.
Yes.
You mean if?
Yeah.
Yeah, next year.
I'm ready.
Well, I would hope if he skips the FCL this year, he's in Delmarva to start
Whoa!
next year.
Did you guys see that?
No.
He got picked off and I'm called him safe.
FCL.
Darn right.
FCL for the umpires, too.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good point. He probably would skip Delmarva. I mean, FCL straight to Delmarva.
Were you guys able to see that?
We saw some.
I did not. Yeah, a little bit.
Michael got a single. Tejada moved to third. So it's first and third. Again, no outs. The Orioles are up 7-1.
More night games.
This is not happening.
I know. What's their record? Like 9-31?
9-34, correct. But here's Fabian. I'll turn around after for Fabian so we can watch him too.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, Yusniel Diaz. Oh, nice play by Abrams. Nice play by Abrams. All right.
Go, Fabian.
Oh, Drew Rom with a strikeout to end the fourth. All right, I'm going to lock in on this Fabian at bat, and then I'm going to get out of here. But this was good stuff.
My kids are having a temper tantrum. Sorry about that. Yeah. Thanks for joining us.
I hope it's because they don't like the Blue Jays.
It's because my son broke the remote for the TV in the living room. He wants his sister to go with him to get the other one.
Michael Steele.
Oh, shoot. I'm falling asleep at the wheel. I got to change this key.
Come on, Fabian.
Can we big screen Judd Fabian here again?
Yeah, let me. Boom.
There we go.
It's not what I was doing before. Let's see. There we go.
That's plenty. There we go.
Hit it hard.
Oh, yes.
Long single.
There we go.
Hit it hard. He lets it eat.
He's going to mash the ball.
Yeah. He's a rich
All right,
man,
John!
Zach Watson.
All right, Bob. Thank you so much for having me
Yeah,
on.
thank you. We'll hopefully do it again sometime.
Yeah, I understood why you picked tonight with Aberdeen being on the road at a good ballpark to watch.
Yeah.
Bowie having good cameras and Delmarva being at home. So nicely coordinated.
I wish I could say that was the reason. My wife's out of town for work, and it just happened to be the best time for me to do it. But
Well, it worked out.
It worked out. It worked out. Yeah,
All
absolutely.
Right.
Thanks for hopping on.
We'll take it.
Everyone enjoy minor league baseball, and of course, check out the Locked On Orioles podcast.
Of course, absolutely. I second that.
Later, Connor.
See ya.
See ya.
All right. Our Dwan is up. Still no outs. Fabian at first.
You know this pitcher?
Actually, Fabian stole. He would have been thrown out, but the throw got away.
Nice.
It is 9-2-1.
Love it. Raul gave up the only run.
There are no outs.
Drew Rom looking good through 4. Colton
Man, I'm
Cowser's
really
up to
glad you
bat.
guys are here. This is the rally of the season.
We're good luck. Look at that fastball from David Cruz.
They have a gun. They have a gun.
I don't think so, but it looked fast. Does he touch upper 90s?
No. Not
Mid.
yet. Touch. Probably, but consistently, I think
No.
95 would be hard for him.
I
right
mean,
now.
he's 18, so I think he probably will get up in the upper 90s in a few years. But
Arduan 2-2. Balked. Balked him over to third. Fabian's at third. No outs. I'm so glad the Orioles dugout can scream and be happy. Look at Ben Cosman. Oh.
that's a tough throw.
Got away.
I thought the first baseman might have made a nice play there to tag him, but
All right. It's 3-2.
not helping his buddy out there.
3-2 to Arduan. I think we know what's about to happen.
Oh, let's get this Joey Ortiz at bat on the screen.
He swung at 3-2, grounded to shortstop. But a run comes in, Fabian. So it's 10-1.
Cows are struck out.
That's not
Could
supposed
be.
to happen.
Could be a problem, according to Rob Shields.
What'd you say?
Could be a problem.
Did I just hear what I think I heard? You really don't have to repeat it. By your laugh, I can tell I was right.
Yeah,
It looks
Joey
like-
Ortiz, come on, man. Keep this hot streak going. He's got a walk in the game.
Glad I got my souvenirs from the Braves before the game because they're getting their ass kicked.
They're not going to be happy campers, huh?
No, they're going to leave really fast. All right. You know, the lady that told me to be quiet. The lady that told me to be quiet and stop doing this is the only one dancing to the song Shout. Talk
How
about
ironic. Yeah.
Not cool.
Cue the Alanis Morissette.
You know,
There you go. Another walk for Joey Ortiz.
we might be close to out of pitchers for Atlanta if there's not one more. So this might be a position player pitch in the FCL game.
They wouldn't just call it at a certain point.
No, this is not extended. They got to play the full whatever schedule. In fact, there's 2 games that got rained out in the last couple days, and I'm wondering when they're going to make it up because the season is really we're getting squeezed into the end of the
Yeah.
season.
Tuesday the 22nd, I believe, is the last day.
It's the 23rd, and I already inquired,
Okay.
are they going to add on days at the end? And the person that I asked was like, I really hope not, because I'm supposed to be out of town.
Maybe some double headers.
They've already started doing that. In fact, the game against the Braves tomorrow
It's
is already a makeup.
Makeup, yeah, because they don't usually play on Wednesdays.
Hold on, I got to film the Orioles players, Nancy.
Do what you got to do. Hudson Haskin.
Come on, Basayo!
Man, didn't realize Hedbert Perez was having such a rough season for Milwaukee.
Their system has gotten so much better in the last couple of years.
Oh, yeah.
Stars can have an off year and it won't affect
the
population. They're really good.
He's still a super young player. A lot of upside there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I do like Milwaukee a lot. I got made fun of on the Orioles message board for saying I want the Orioles to be like the Brewers, but with the bigger budget.
So like the Cardinals.
Yeah. Got under that one.
Ooh, foul ball, Basayo coming back on the roof on the net.
Believe Kobe Mayo's up.
Basayo up in Florida.
Nope,
Mayo
Cesar Prieto. Cesar Prieto first. My bad.
Got offensive stars all over the place.
Certainly do. Prieto with a bunt single and a 3-run homer. He does it all.
3-1, Basayo.
Nice double play for the Orioles. Rougned Odor turns it. That's why he's here, I guess.
Strike two. I actually might bring us closer to the Orioles dugout if we're allowed to do that. If I see the usher, I'll ask, because people are all the way over there. Oh, no, you're not. They're getting asked to move back. That's nice. Basayo right through the middle. Oh, I hope you heard that.
That was loud.
All right, Basayo!
Sammy.
He's dancing at first base. It looked like the coach wants to talk to him, but he needs to stop dancing.
How about I got a question today. Do you think Basayo could potentially play third base or a corner outfield down the line?
No, he's going to be too big. He's going
to
be too big.
Even for like third. A left field maybe?
Not too big for that, but definitely too big for third. And also, like, he's going to have like Franmil Reyes body type. Is that the guy you want chasing balls that are spinning away from him and left? Probably not.
He's probably not done growing, to be honest.
No, he's 17 years old.
No.
So I'm gonna estimate if it's any position that's not catcher, it's first base.
Yeah, I agree.
Man, do I love those Aberdeen uniforms.
I know. They are sweet.
They're so nice.
Especially on the road.
Can't tell you how many players. Oh, foul. Can't tell you how many players I've asked for Aberdeen jerseys and been refused every time. It looks like that's not going to happen for me.
Davy Cruz has given up 2 runs over 4 innings with 5 strikeouts, only 1 walk, which is key for him.
De Los Santos is aggressive, 1 and 2.
Donta Williams playing with an injury right now, so hard to knock him too much.
He is without a doubt hurt.
Yeah.
I'm going to find out the furthest over there that I can move. I might move us over there so we can see the players. Ooh. Lockley, this inning has been so long that Lockley, I think he's still pitching. He had to go get his work in the bullpen.
Oh, my God.
Still pitching.
That is insane. It has been a while.
Wow, I've never seen that. So he went to the bullpen. Now he's coming back. So I think he's still in.
I did get some criticism for not having Colin Burns in our top 50.
Yeah, he'd be right on the fringe, or I don't know if he'd make mine this year either.
He was 46 on my personal list,
Okay,
but he
that's
didn't
close
make
enough.
it. I think he was just outside for the other guys.
Bad call by the ump. I'll keep my mouth shut. He probably wants this inning over too. That was an awful strike call.
This pitcher for Hudson Valley's pitching pretty well, racking them up.
Gomez.
Let's see. Yoendris Gomez, 22 years old.
Oh, he's very good. He's from Tampa.
Oh, did they get him from Tampa?
No, I've seen him pitch in Tampa.
I gotcha.
Crampton pop up first base. This inning is over. 10-1 Baltimore.
Already?
So I'll be. Hold on, I'm just gonna walk away for a second. I'm gonna ask the usher if I'm allowed to move. I'll be right back.
No worries. We want that close up. Yeah, let's go back to the Delmarva. Yeah, screw Hudson Valley. Michel Dasone is up. He's having a nice second half so far, coming off the injury list. Let's see if he can build on that. Good take there on 1-2. You know, it would be nice if I had my other co-host. It would make it a little bit easier. I feel like I am struggling to keep up with all the games at the same time. Adley grounds out in the major leagues. Strike 3 for Dasone. He does look a little bit bigger than he did earlier in the year. Here comes Isaac De Leon, our hero from earlier, with the 2-run homer. Thank you, Simpkins. I'm trying. Let's see. Billy Cook is up in Aberdeen. That's not exactly exciting. Wouldn't mind seeing Trenton Craig's at bat in a couple. What's going on in Norfolk? 4-0, top of the third. Kelvin Gutierrez is up, so got a little bit of time before the top of the lineup comes back around. Unfortunate on that check swing there by De Leon.
We're going to have to stay over here.
That's all right.
We respect the rules.
I agree, Simpkin. Spread the word next time. We have 112 patrons. Only a handful here with us live. That's okay.
It's only a practice run.
2023 is going to be the breakout.
All right. Lockley is still in, so he went to get his work during the inning.
Essentially simulated an inning while they were batting. No, the 3 viewers are all patrons, not including us. Tough pitch. Good at bat anyway by De Leon.
I definitely want to show people the FCL and what happens here, so even if it's just one person, I'm more than satisfied.
Looks like it's Jared, Simpkin, and Yoni from as far as I can tell. It doesn't tell me exactly who's here, but we appreciate you watching. I'm just having fun anyway.
It is 1 and 2. Ooh, didn't think about this. My battery is running fast.
Oh, no.
I did bring a charger. Well, where can I plug it in? At the dugout. I don't think the Braves are going to let me in their dugout to do this. I'll figure something out.
Santander gets on base the easiest way possible. A bouncing ball to hit his cleat.
All right, Rolfie! Rounder Rolfie Cruz.
Come on, Ben Cosme. You're in a slump. He's 0 for his last 5. That's terrible for him.
I'm sorry. Do you know how many rallies we've had this year? How about tomorrow? All right. Right. We'll see. We'll see what hat I wear tomorrow. Go ahead.
4-pitch
We'll
walk
see.
for Ben Cosme.
That was the Braves dugout, by the way.
They're talking trash to you.
They want me to root for them.
Fat chance. Oh, nice.
Single in front of Luis Gonzalez with 1 out.
Here's your boy Elio Prado. A little two.
I see a guy that used to intern.
There you go. Base hit.
Let's see. Where can I plug something in?
Mountcastle crushed a double in the Oriole game. Drew Rahm's trying to get through 5 here. 84 pitches so far.
Lockley's all by himself. There's no one in the bullpen.
Look who's up to bat.
Oh, yeah.
Big boy.
Man. He's going to have such a great year next year, him and Isaac.
I do think so, yeah. Actually, let me pull this up. I feel like he's been okay. I mean, he hasn't played much, but when he's been in there, he's hit much better of late. Let's see. Pulling up his stats on Fangraphs. Go to the game log. Let's go back to July 6th.
All right. Later.
241 batting average since July 6th. So maybe I was wrong.
Long fly out Gonzalez. There's 2 outs. Ooh, good throw in from the warning track.
There you go, Creed.
Oh, yeah.
2 RBI single. Line drive left center field.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's meat.
Appropriate word used also. That was
yes.
what he knocked into. And
you got to see a taste of his personality there, coming up like he's arguing and then giving the ump a big smile.
Right.
That was cool.
Really, he tried to take a roundabout route to second also. That's not his best.
Yeah. He needs to get on the strength and conditioning regimen, I'd say. It's not a slam. He's very young.
Right. He's also made a lot of progress already. I just wish people could have seen like what he looked like when he got here. It was very, very, very different. The first time I saw him walking, I was like, man, they let the ground screw guys walk around the whole stadium wherever they want.
Yeah.
Keith was with me that day, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. We both noticed it. I was like, by the way, did you see that guy? That's the catcher that they drafted in the 8th round. Lockley's 0-2 with 2 outs. He looks great.
Drew Rahm trying to get through this outing.
Nice pitch, foul. Trying to finish him off with a breaking ball.
Maybe that's better. Yeah, that's better. Or we can go just that. And they could just hear us. That's like really calling the game.
Foul ball up. That's out of play.
We don't need to be on video. We need stars of this show.
Go get a little man.
Let's get him around.
Little kid's about to get a foul ball. So awesome. All right, Lockley's 0-2. Rahm looks so much bigger.
Yeah, he is, man. Because I shook his hand at the Oriole game a couple months ago, and I was like, "Damn, that's Drew Rahm. He is jacked.
He's big.
He is, man."
Strike 3, Lockley.
Yeah, when I sat down next to Zach Peak at the game for like a half an inning, and then he's like, "Oh, there's all the other pitchers: Ryan Watson, Drew Rahm." So I went down and said hi to them.
That happened to me at Twin Lakes. Oh, look at that. Come up throwing. Nope. Right. I was at a bullpen, and then I was at a backstop, and I turned around. The person on the other side, I was like, "Oh, that's an Orioles player. I don't recognize it." And it was Zach, and he recognized me. He's like, "You want to say hi to everybody?" So it was basically everybody you just named. It was like the Bowie rotation.
Yeah, man, Zach's cool. He's a very cool
I like
kid.
him a lot. I like his stuff a lot.
I hope he, Tommy John, I feel like it's more of a nuisance than anything these days, but I just hope he comes back fully healthy as quick as possible.
I wonder if we see a physical change in him too. Like,
yeah, he's going to have some downtime. So
like Rom,
yeah,
in time off, he's allowed to exercise.
Right. Yeah, it's a good point.
Like Brnovich, people have already said to me, like, giving me hints, like Brnovich is working out too hard. Like he's annoying.
Really?
He's annoying in the gym.
Hey, I don't mind that.
Right.
Maybe he adds a tick of velocity or two.
I see Moises. Moises got a haircut. Moises is wearing a gold chain. Looks like he's sitting with Junior Pena and someone with blonde hair that I don't recognize.
What's his future looking like?
Oh. Let's table that for another episode. But
yeah.
I hope he has one. I hope he has one.
Same. Vavra just hit a ball as far as I've seen him hit it so far in the majors. Dead center, almost to the warning track for a sacrifice fly.
So what's the score?
3-1 Orioles.
There we go.
Bottom of the third.
There won't be any more watermelon consumption on this stream.
All right. What's going on in Norfolk? Nottingham pops out. Shane Fontana.
Man, I really like this guy. In Gunner's rookie league year in 2019, he came late, and he just blew up here so fast. So many extra base hits. Right in front of where I'm sitting right now. And I was like, man, this guy's good. And he's been pretty solid ever since.
Yeah, he's had a great year at Bowie. Earned the promotion for sure.
I remember during the pandemic, I checked in with so many guys that were like away from baseball. And just for some reason, I talked to him so many times. He was delivering for Amazon during the pandemic.
Ooh, that's a rip. Get to second. Go. Is he fast?
He will.
Nope.
Oh, he didn't.
Very big turn, though.
So he was delivering for Amazon during the pandemic. And a lot of the times that he was writing me, he'd be like, I'm in the truck right now. He didn't really complain about it. Definitely did not complain. He said it's fine. A good way to make money and occupy his time away from baseball.
Yeah. Hey. I deliver. It's not so bad.
Walks on 4 pitches, so here's Rolfie. No outs.
Here's Gunny again. I'm telling you, man. Just the development of Gunnar Henderson. They could write a freaking book.
Grounder by Rolfie down the first baseline again. All the way to the corner. Gonzalez is at third. Gonzalez is about to score. Gonzalez, they blocked the plate and they got him out. Great play.
Hey, challenge that. That's a legal block.
Oh, it was about to be 11-1. So Rolfie's on second.
Simkin, can you confirm that you can still hear us when I have it set to this? For some huge at-bats like this, I'm going to...
Oh, yeah, here's Gunner.
Full screen Gunner. And maybe I will unmute the screen. Let's see. Oh, nice hit.
Look at that.
Montana turns at second, tries to go to third. The throw skips on 2 hops from Dahl. It's not in time. And Miller at the corners.
What a knock.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Simkin. I appreciate that.
You can hear us?
Shift. It went to the right of Jake Noll, who kind of slipped, lunging
Come on,
at
Popo!
it to his backhand side. But the ball was hit sharply enough. I don't think that even if Noll had gotten a perfect jump diving to his right.
Yeah, so great. Another great hit for Gunnar.
Yep, full side.
Hit it hard. I'd love to see. I want the metrics so bad. I actually emailed the Orioles asking if we could get those minor league metrics. Not holding my breath.
They might. Good throw. Good throw. Good throw. It's a good thing, Rolf, he didn't tag. He would have been out. He would have been meat. All right, here's Michael. 2 outs. My phone or the iPad is at 39%. If it goes to 0, I'll just switch to my phone.
Okay.
Easy transition.
And for some reason, your audio worked itself out, and it's been fine for like an hour, an hour and a half. So
Probably not say anything.
yeah, I just jinxed it. I just forgot about it.
All right, here's Michael, man on second, 2 down.
Ooh, Gunnar almost got picked off.
That was close.
Let's see. I'm checking.
Come on, Michael!
Ooh, then Marvin got another run.
Ooh,
Prado double.
clean cut by Michael.
That's right. I knew that.
One and one.
Yeah, I think Rom ended going 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, struck out 7, only 1 walk. It's not a terrible start. Akron's got a good lineup.
2 and 1. They do. But Bowie is still better.
Yep. That was ball 4.
Michael up near his face. It's 3 and 1. I don't think he liked that. He took his helmet off. Walking around.
Davey Cruz still in the game. Love it.
How many
He's
pitches?
He's up to 73 pitches. He's got 7 strikeouts, only 1 walk as well. 4 2/3
Beautiful.
so far. 2 outs in the 5th.
Michael
Thank you,
swings.
Jared.
3 and 2. Full count, 2
Nice
outs.
play by Cedric Mullins to run down a ball in center field.
Michael
Oh, Westbrook.
hit into center field. Base hit. Rolfie
Nice.
scores. 11 to 1.
All right. Michael Hernandez coming to life. Coming to life. Good take for ball 4. Jordan Westberg, he wasn't walking very much early on after his promotion. He is now. That's a good sign. He's not ambushing guys. He's being more patient. Hey, Michael Hernandez, he must have heard. He must be a part of our WhatsApp group.
I think he is.
He's been playing better lately.
On offense and defense. I'm glad I inspired him.
No, yeah. I mean, hey,
It's not like I'm rooting against him.
of course, yeah. These guys, they're going to have ups and downs on and off the field.
Fabian's up 0-1. Michael on first.
Orioles get a
Another one near his
great
head.
double play to end the 4th inning. Oh,
Oh, look
Kyle
at that.
Stowers,
Oh my
grand
God,
slam.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh my
Call
gosh.
me
Oh,
up,
man.
he says.
Wow.
Call
8-0.
me up.
That's a grand slam.
Let's get some audio up in this.
What a shot.
That was awesome.
Stowers'
That outfielder
19th home run of the year.
19th home run.
Came into the game second in the league in RBIs. And by the
Call
fourth
him
inning,
up.
He's got 5
Oh my
ribbies
God.
tonight.
That was a rainbow shot.
Coming on that one swing of the bat.
Just
with a
uppercutted
grand
that
slam
curveball right on out of
into
there.
the home
Right on
bullpen
the
in right
fat
field.
part.
That's just raw power. Beautiful. All right, now it's fourth. Oh, Diaz. Let's see what else is
Let's
on.
switch to Fabian. Turn it to me.
Okay.
Fabian.
Here we go. A little bit down. There you go. See if he can get his third hit of the game. I'm surprised he's still in the game, honestly.
No.
Oh, that was
Did you see
high.
that? Come
That was
on.
letters, man. That was way high.
By the Braves dugout, that was bad. Umpire trying to get out of here. He
Yeah,
probably has
that's-
2 games to work tomorrow.
That's fair. That's fair. Back to you, Sneal. If we perfect this, it's pretty cool. We can make this pretty fun. Gonna need like someone telling me when to switch and where, keep an eye on stuff.
Like a producer.
Yeah. Or we
Hey,
can
I'm
help
gonna
each
go
other
ask
out.
I'm going to go ask the photographer if he has something I can plug into real quick. I'll be right back.
All right, no problem. But even if it's not a producer, even if it's just me, Zach, and Nick, just help each other out. Like, hey, this is keep an eye on this game. You know, maybe switch to this, and then I can quickly do that. Like, boom, boom. I can get better at switching faster, I suppose, as well. Let's go to Billy, top of the 6th.
Play, and they get a huge.
Dang. Nice play by that shortstop. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Let me text my wife who's out of town. She just texted me. Who's up? It's Joey. I can't tell. I hate these. What's this? Odor with the hit, huh? I gotta take a. Double for Odor. Oh, single. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little distracted at the second. Norby's up. Got it. That was Toby Welk then that hit that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I gotta switch to Miguel Padilla.
Ooh!
What'd I miss?
All right. Junior Pena is in. A line drive went right back and hit him. He's
Oof.
fine and made the out to Basayo at first. So he's another guy.
Okay.
I cannot plug my iPad in, but I would like to turn it around so everybody can see Junior Pena.
Uh-oh. Rugnet Odor. Bad base running.
Oh, strike
Would have
one.
had first and second. Nobody out. Instead, running first in and out.
There's a guy with a dog here.
I'm so distracted.
There's someone with a dog.
A dog?
There's someone with a dog. A very little cute husky dog. I can't bring my dog.
Let's
so
get those.
we might have a situation. better be on the Orioles.
Miguel Padilla just got out of the inning for the Shorebirds.
All right, Delo!
All right. Bad timing switching to this game right now. Let's see. Let me check in on Aberdeen. Oh, they got a run. Trenton Craig had an RBI double for Aberdeen.
I'm so happy to see him up.
Yeah. He's batting .267 for them, so off to a good start. Oh, shoot. Good luck throwing Jorge Mateo out on a double play. Jake Lyons had a decent start, gave up 1 run, no walks, 3 strikeouts over 4 innings.
Pena's got 2-0. Sorry about the light behind my head.
No, you're good.
Look like an angel.
Yeah. Matt Harvey, 3 1/3, scoreless so far.
Shot deep to left. Tejada back. Tejada catches the warning track. 3 outs. Junior Pena.
All right.
It's 11-1.
Wow. You don't see that very often.
No, they're 9-34, so no, you don't.
It's going to be fun next year, though.
It's not fun this year. But
Oh, yeah.
Not a lot of wins.
I have a feeling Leandro Arias is going to be the guy that's like wowing you next year.
Next year?
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's going to be a few guys. Aaron Estrada's pretty hot.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. He might skip FCL. He might be like a Ben Cosme type.
So at least I'll see him in extended.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure they just get a read off of extended and see where they think these kids are at, but
Yeah, so can I, because I'm there.
that's true. You think Basayo goes up to Delmarva once FCL ends, or
I think he should.
too young?
I think he should
too. Give him a taste like they did with Desan last year.
Yeah.
Even though it was only a couple weeks and he didn't play every day, just let him experience that.
He's growing up. I mean, it's weird how they display their not full maturity. Some of them are like video game people. You know, it's just a way that they can show their personality. Like every off day, he goes to the mall. He just walks around the mall. So all the social media pictures are at the mall.
That's funny.
Right. That's his activity. So we got Arduan leading off.
They're pumping the jams in the stadium, huh?
Yeah, we usually don't have music.
Griffin McLarty made quick work of Akron.
Very
Here's
quiet.
Adley Rutschman is up with runners on first and second, 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th.
He's a pretty good prospect.
He's okay.
One of my most exciting moments this year was his home run at the Trop. Oh, tough, weird catch.
Yeah, that was weird.
The route made him.
Lost it in the lights, he said.
Arduan is 2-1 after starting 0-1, so we know where we're going. So far, every time I've said that, he's ended up walking.
Yeah.
Guess what? It's 3-1.
See you, Jared. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll do better each time we come out here.
I don't know about that. I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to be at the FCL all my life.
We're getting our reps in. We're getting our reps
That's
in.
a nice camera. Guess what Arduan just did?
Walked.
Sam Basayo is up with Arjuan at first. After a 5-pitch
Unbelievable.
walk.
The guy is something else. He's ready for Delmarva.
I'll ask the scouts what they think about his pitch-taking skills. All right, so he's out. Arjuan is out, and Julio Herrera and his pink cleats are in at first. I know a friend of his is here, so they can be happy to see him.
Ooh, let me get this Billy game on. Colton Cowser's up.
Oh, yeah, let's see that.
To do so, you can find our
Getting good. You're getting faster. You're getting
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Maybe you'll be better next time.
Yeah, maybe. Can only hope.
Strike one, Basayo. Hey, let's turn it around so we can watch Basayo.
All right. Yeah, he's a big guy up there.
Let's go, Basayo!
Come on, Sammy.
You're free to cheer.
Good eye. Adley struck out looking on a beautiful pitch on the bottom of the zone.
Oh, that's a bad strategy. Now it's 3-1, and he's probably gonna have to throw a fastball.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's gearing up here. He's not laying off this pitch.
Let's go, Basayo!
Oh, it was a good pitch.
Yep.
Smart take. Now protect. Nice. Walks him.
Beautiful. Love to see that stuff.
Looks like Colton Cowser about to work his own walk, potentially.
De Los Santos is batting now.
Oh, nice double in the gap.
Oh, nice poke. Man, this guy is hot. Man, is he hot. He is so hot.
He's going to do that fist pump thing. Yep.
Good go. All right, so you're memorizing the guys, right?
Yep.
Basayo's is more like this.
a little more moves to it.
Right, a little more hips.
Yeah.
All right, first and second, no outs for De Los Santos. Let's go, De-Lo!
Sorry, Simkin. Sometimes 4A gets battered around 4A batteries. I get it. Okay. Oh, that was a good pitch there. Joey Ortiz up.
Oh, someone's wearing their sunglasses at night. I can't. I think it's El Chero. I don't know who that is. That bothers me.
Let's see this box score. Something.
Foul ball behind the net. Oh my God, where's the little pig? Go get it, man. Go get it. 1-1.
Pops Ortiz up. Get out of play. Good.
Go get it, little man.
I'm rooting hard for Ortiz to make it. Braves bench. For Joey Ortiz, I want him to really excel. I just love watching him in the field. If he could hit the way he has been, he'd be fun to watch.
I agree, but there might not be room with Gunnar Henderson.
Yeah, he might, but at least increase his trade value.
He's got him. He's on the bag. Very unique double play by the third baseman. Field it, step on the bag, throw across to first. So
Nice.
The timing had to be perfect. De Los Santos grounds into a double play.
Oh, that's a shame.
It's all right. Crampton up, Basayo on second, 2 down.
We need some insurance runs.
You really, don't know how right you are. We'll see who the next pitchers lined up are. So far, no one in the bullpen right now. Crampton takes way inside. 1-0.
I'm feeling a big hit here for Joey. Oh, get down. Yeah, there
Good
you
call. Not big, but hit.
go. Yeah, I'll hit.
No
That's what I
RBI.
meant.
Oh, all right. Well, it's 1 for 1 with bases.
That's a increase your batting average on balls in play type of hit. Bradish is pitching lights out for the Orioles tonight.
No way.
It's fifth inning, only giving up 1 run, solo homer.
Two and 0 to Crampton.
He does have sneaky good speed, Kowser.
Right.
He's a big guy.
Better speed when tracking balls. He can really put it into high gear. Get a lot out of the steps when he's
He's going to be an amazing leadoff hitter for the Orioles in a couple of years.
You think?
Yeah. Work them walks.
Speaking of walks, Crampton just walked. Luis Gonzalez is up to 2 outs.
Just hope there's time to get all these draftees enough at bats that they go up to Delmarva.
Oh, actually, when I went to the photographer to ask about power, he told me that he used a word that he hasn't used yet about Jackson Holliday. He said he guarantees he will play in the FCL at least once.
Okay.
A guarantee.
Why? Because they need to get his picture for the Bowman draft card.
That's probably not why he'll play, but that's why.
Why he knows.
That's why he knows it.
Yeah.
So that's interesting if anybody's listening right now. So maybe not today, but maybe soon. I know they play Pittsburgh here on Friday, and then they go to Pittsburgh Saturday. So I would think that it would be one of those two.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Oh, Hudson Haskin just put a drive into one.
Tater?
Gone. Crushed.
Man, he's also kind of hot.
Foul. Darn it.
We're so bad.
I mean, it looks fair to me, but it was crushed. Yeah, I'm actually recording a baseball card podcast after this live stream. One of our topics is going to be which guys we're looking to get their Bowman first during the draft update at the end of the year. Jackson Holliday, I'm sure, will be a pricey card to chase, but...
Did you order Bowman Chrome yet?
No, I'm not sure when it comes out. I usually do box breaks, and I'll just pick the Orioles, or I'll go on eBay and buy them. Bowman is expensive.
3-2. I was about to say the word that I would use for what I did yesterday is most certainly investment.
What, the pre-orders up?
Yeah, they come out in September.
Okay.
So it's soon enough, close enough now.
That's good to know.
Right. I kind of wish it was sooner so I could get some cards of FCL players. Whoa.
Yeah, they usually throw in some international guys in Bowman Chrome, so.
Right.
I wonder if it'll be Michael and Sammy.
From the
Please do. Let me know if you can find out.
I really don't like to find out, but I can.
Right.
Bases loaded. Gonzo walked. This whole game is a rally. Don't tell me the prospects are leaving. Oh, that's Brainer Sanchez standing up.
They seem to like him.
I like him too. He's not done well every time. I think he's only had one good appearance this year.
But I feel like it's a pretty good sign they like him if they're going to promote you from DSL to the FCL. They're bringing him stateside in the middle of the season. So same with Jarlin Guerrero.
I was just about to say he's even better. I really like him.
Yeah,
he's got finishing stuff.
He's got a big arm,
and he's got out pitches. Rolfie cruises up. Bases loaded.
Maybe we should have traded Jordan Lyles, Matt Harvey, the innings eater.
That was definitely. Whoa, Rolfie into the corner of the dugout. Watch out, Coach
Oof.
Sadowski. Oh. Aiming at Carlos's healthy arm.
Be dual wielding casts.
We don't want that.
No,
We want
definitely
Carlos
not.
back. Low. Throw down the third. Osayo almost got picked off. But he did.
Kobe Mayo up.
Ooh. Wish we could watch.
You are the only one left, Simpkin. Thanks for hanging in there. Spread the word that it's worth watching.
Rolfie pop up.
That's a good pitch there.
Go to the eighth. Who are you guys here to see? The Braves? That's all right. They usually win. Right. Who?
Social skills for
Who?
Eric here.
Which one? What's his name?
Kyle Bradish got 0-2 on Espinal here. He lost the previous batter and walked him. Love seeing this type of outing for Bradish against.
Just informing some Braves fans that we're allowed to win once every 5 weeks, 5 games.
Look, this pitcher for Akron is a Pinto.
I noticed that.
He's kind of built like
He's
our
not
Pinto.
tall.
Yeah. Oh, Kobe, get out.
Did he?
Oh, he gave it a ride. He gave it a ride. Nice effort.
Are you worried about his timing for as much baseball as he's missed?
Nah,
Me neither. Not even slightly.
I'm honestly not. Bradish strikes out Espinal to get out of the fifth.
God bless America. That's right. That's a perfect thing after Kobe walks off.
That's right.
So
Bradish coming up big tonight.
I've got 26%, and
Hey, it's holding up.
8th inning is starting. Got prospects over here.
Delmarva, bottom 6.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Yeah, there's 2 guys. I don't know who they are.
Maybe it's college
Cernaise.
draft pick.
Went after a high
The
fast.
Orioles?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, the guy that he was playing first, number 29, Messiah.
Man, Hernandez puts a big.
Rookie, so below low A. The one that I said.
What's he swinging at?
Number 29. He's 17 years old. He doesn't
Come on, Daryl.
next week. And he's really
Power packs, yeah, that would help for sure. If he's going to do this more often, he's got to.
They moved him to catcher. He's catching. I think. They have to rest guys, so everybody, gets a rest like any other job. They don't work nonstop the whole time.
Yankees, get that crap off of here. Here's Hernandez. He doesn't take cheap hacks, that's for sure.
Love it. Come on, Daryl.
Good eye.
You would have swung at that in the FCO.
Really?
Absolutely, yes.
Swing decisions.
Right, you got to notice the progress
Yep.
any way you can.
So how come his walk rate was so high in the FCL and then came crashing down in full season ball? Just
I got an easy answer for that one.
the pitching he's facing?
No, they told him to take.
Oh, really?
To have his at-bats end up successful. Like Moises, one game, he took everything. Like after he swung at him, everything.
Yeah.
The next day, he really did not swing at all. I was like, dude, what are you doing? He said, they told me to not swing. They told me to take. So Daryl, they must have told that to him for like a couple weeks.
Yeah. Interesting.
You know what? On the other side, he was at 260. So it worked. That was what brought his FCL average up.
Gotcha.
Ambioris Tavares, laser line drive to center field.
Maybe it's to show him what, this is what happens when you don't swing. You can actually,
You can find success.
Yeah.
Just look at the pitches.
right.
So after a while, he's an instinctive player. He's smart. After a while, he just began to
Now at 18
incorporate that
pitches.
into his routine.
Yeah, makes sense. Who's this, Federico?
Freddie Base Knocks, my favorite nickname from this year.
2-0. 3-0. CJ Abrams pops out to shortstop Gunnar Henderson. Not the first time that'll ever happen. Or the last time.
Pena beat him with heat.
And Cosme's second walk of the night. Be legendary.
Pena, 2 strikes.
I
Here,
gotta
let me
switch to
turn
Gunnar.
around so we can watch Pena with 2 strikes.
Okay. I gotta get Gunnar on TV.
Tell me if I need to move it up or down.
It's swinging lines.
That's
to
good.
Left. That's a base hit. Fontana singles on the first pitch.
Cesar Alvarez just got out of the way of a foul ball. Oh, my God. Or pardon me, Jesus Alvarado.
Oh. Did you notice Gabriel Salazar transition to pitching?
Gonzo catches it on the warning track. No, I did not. I did not notice that. That's DSL. Oh, look at you. So
Might be DSL.
No, I haven't, but you gave me something to look at when I look at that.
I just noticed because I tracked him as an outfielder last year, and all of a sudden he's pitching. He's pitching well, actually. So
1 out, 24% on the battery.
Might have timed it perfectly. Gunnar, 1-1 count. Facing a righty. Oh,
Man.
He wanted that one.
He definitely did. That's all right. That's all right.
Quick inning for those.
1 strike.
Good take. Ow, son of a gun.
Foul ball. Back down to the dugout. Run.
Beautiful. Full count. He's going to take 2 bases.
Yeah, I saw that.
Fontana, nice hustle.
Look at that.
Smart base runner.
Pena, strike 3. Go to the 9th. Oh, pardon me, go to the bottom of the 8th.
Smarter Gunner to get out of the way, too. It wasn't a bad throw. He was there.
He was beating, right. First step.
Yep.
Even from first base to third. So we've had some really exciting moments in this game. Burgess' brother pitched. Raul Rangel.
Yeah.
Very, very successful.
Alexander Wells, even.
Right. Huge rally. People don't understand. FCL is fun. Yeah, they're 9-34, and every game is fun.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I have trouble sleeping before there's a game in the morning. I'm not even kidding.
It's the little things. Attention to detail. Another walk for Gunner. What do you know? Takes great at bats.
Lockley is done. He's in regular clothes now, so he must have showered and changed. When I talked about video game people, by the way, Locklede's a video game person.
Oh yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
What's his game of choice?
I don't know any of the games.
You're not a gamer?
Everything he posts
Uh-oh.
is him playing video games. Look
Jordan.
at that.
Jordan.
Look at that.
Gone.
First call up alert.
Uh-oh. Maybe changing my mind here.
Right.
2 walks and a homer tonight. Hey, I'd say that's breaking out of a slump.
Man, gotta give it to Gunnar. He always had long hair, but it didn't move like that.
He's been talking with DL, I guess.
He might have a product sponsor.
And I love the
look at
way
that.
he'll just flip it. That was absolutely demolished right to dead center. I mean, you can't hit it
Great
better than that.
center. Oh, that's so exciting.
And here comes Stowers. Just call all 3 of them up at the same time. What the hell?
You know, Connor actually made a really good argument today. He's like, you don't go for it by trading guys at the trade deadline. Fine. You're not adding. Why don't you go for it with your system players that are ready?
Yep.
And I kind of wanted, like, my first instinct was, not all at the same time. But it's like, why not? Really, why not? What's the argument against it?
Missed that call. Yeah, I know. Yeah, seriously. That's what I thought they were going to do. Maybe they will. Maybe it's just, I don't know.
If they don't, I think it's a sign that they really do not actually have a lot of true faith in this nucleus right now.
Yeah.
Obviously. So it'd be a little bit of a letdown, but not a huge letdown.
Yeah. Well, you get 2 extra roster spots in September, so I think at the very latest, we'll see some fun call-ups then, but I think it'll happen before then.
Look at that man in the stands wearing sunglasses. But now you can't see him.
Oh,
look at that. Look at that.
Stowers is ready.
Oh, man.
What's that, his 26th, 27th double of the year?
Oppo.
It's all right. Walk Vladdy, Bradish.
Oh, the part.
Got to love it. Top of that Norfolk lineup, man.
I'm gonna if we win, which would happen in a few minutes, I am gonna have to leave for a moment to go.
Yeah, no worries.
Take pictures and beg for the lineup card.
Not an issue. Just trying to see which game do I want to go to.
Are you guys going tomorrow? They have a night game in Northport.
Josh Striffler, happy birthday.
North sucks. I go to all the games. That's my work. A lot more fun. But we're 9 and 34. Michael 1 and 2 swings through a breaking ball. Happy belated birthday, Barb, from the dog.
It doesn't get any better than that.
Long foul. Yeah,
Made it to 7. Hey, I have a 7-year-old.
Simca Korn, we love you.
It's a cool name.
Yep. And holding and holding and holding. That must be a private joke.
42 years old, I think.
Happy birthday. Oh, I get it.
Fetterman in for Aberdeen.
Michael fouling him off. Oppo.
Edgar Portis in for Delmarva.
Guess what just happened? Michael broke a bat. I think we know where that bat is going to be tonight.
Oh my God, it's pandemonium in Baltimore. Jeez Louise.
Really?
Just a sloppy play on a relay home. They just had they scored a run 3-2. Miguel Padilla pitched 1 1/3 perfect innings with 2 strikeouts.
Love to see that. We have a Padilla admirer here in the house. I don't know where she went.
I thought that was you.
I know. There's another one. There's dozens of us.
Rugnet Odor, terrible throw. Home.
Michael strikes out swinging.
Oh, he's dead to me again.
Next up is Gonzo. Oh, next up, Kevin Guerrero pinch hit.
Rugen and Odor having a rough game. Hopefully this signals the end. Gets a terrible base running blunder on the bases to get thrown out. Now he makes an error on a relay. Bradish coming out of the game.
Have you been paying attention to Guerrero's stats?
Vladimir Guerrero?
Kevin.
Oh, Kevin. Yeah, he can walk. He might be being told not to swing.
No, he's swinging. He's swinging through everything. He needs a lot of cage work. 0-2 just in a second.
Yeah, I know he's batting like 110.
His timing and his cut really need work. He's going to be here for a long time. He's going to be for a while.
It's all right. He's a raw player, but I think he's got tools for days.
No, I mean like off season. He's not going home. He's working with the coaches. You know, they want him. They don't like sit him.
Yeah.
He's getting a lot of opportunities, just not doing the most of them.
Yeah. That's cool.
Got dark in Sarasota.
Yeah, 9 o'clock almost.
One and two, Guerrero, 2 outs, nobody on.
Good at best for John Rhodes. Swinging.
Did he? I didn't think he did. But did he have the ball? When he okay. You're right.
Oh,
arguing with fans that I don't even know about it.
Oh, God. Come on, Baker.
What number is your friend? 84. Chad Bryan. Okay. Because before you said 82. Or no, you said 84. You called him Deuce. That's okay. Junior Pena's in to close it out. I'm at 19%, so it's 11 to 1. Don't even think about the worst case scenario because it could happen. Bob, don't even think about it.
I'm not thinking about anything other than hopefully Brian Baker gets out of this inning for the Orioles. Bradish pitched great considering the lineup he was facing. 5 1/3, 5 hits, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, 2 runs. Runner on second base is his. Yeah, I guess you can't assume that play would have been made at the plate.
The photographer was at Tamar Johnson all day today. He is so tired. Even when I was talking, he could not even open his eyes.
I can't wait to get a Tamar Johnson card, though.
I should drive him home.
Yeah.
We're both going to take hands versus Bradenton tomorrow at noon. Maybe we could have a sleepover party.
Get some intel.
I get a lot. He knows a lot. I knew that Gunnar was going to be on the cover of Baseball America like 3 weeks before he was and saw the picture.
I mean, I am doing a monthly baseball card show. Maybe we can get him as a guest and what it's like to take pictures for the cards.
He would be a good guest, but not an exciting guest. It's a very distinct and unique personality. Just overworked.
Yeah, I hear you. It's a cool job, though.
Right, and knows a lot of cool baseball people and has so many stories. The perfect person to be with at a rain delay.
Baker, throw strikes, Baker. We had you on our podcast, former podcast guest, Brian Baker. Let's go.
Who do you think was the best guest so far for you?
Player-wise?
Any of them. I have my personal favorite.
I like I really like the show that we did with the guy from Baseball America. Ben Badler.
Okay, I did
Ben
too.
Badler.
My favorite was Rom because he didn't leave.
That was going to be my favorite player interview.
He's like, I'm definitely here to hang out. I don't have anything to do.
That was awesome. Yeah, that was super cool.
And he's very funny.
Yeah, very chill, very honest. Good personality.
So that was a hard line drive fly out to left. So we're 2 outs away from a win.
Also love Justin Ramsey following up and saying, hey, I want to stay on for the whole time, just like Drew did.
Right.
That guy's a fountain of knowledge.
And I was going to say, he gave a lot of information that some people would consider like almost secret.
Yeah. I honestly love all the guests we get. Outside, maybe Kyle Glazer was a little bit of a buzzkill, but still appreciated his time.
And his information.
Yeah.
He got his chance. Adios, Kyle. It was nice to have you on the verge. I don't think it's going to happen again.
Eric Logenhagen, that was one of our early ones. He's a talker. Love talking to him. We tried to get him back, but he is swamped at Fangraphs once Kevin Goldstein left.
You should definitely have him again. He's awesome.
Yeah. He said he would be willing to. He's got a lot on his plate. Kevin Goldstein went to the Twins, left him all by himself again. I'd like to get Kylie McDaniel sometime. I want to get all the big guys at least once.
High pop up, shortstop. Oh, it's a substitute. It's Victor Gonzalez, and he almost dropped it. 2 outs.
Oh, jeez. I talked to John Rhodes for an article. It wasn't a podcast interview, but he's a great interview.
He was very excited the day I wore my Kentucky shorts to Twin Lakes. I didn't even realize it. All right, we're 1 out away, so if I abruptly get up, you can tell the listener where I went. All right, Junior Pena. Nobody in the pen. 11-1.
All right,
Strike
I got to
one.
put... Is this Vespi pitching? No.
All right,
What am I
Pena!
That was a dumb observation. Clayton McGinnis. Let's go and see Colin Burns bat. Let's get some film on him.
Clayton McGinnis was pretty awesome in his time in Sarasota.
Brian Baker just gave up a 3-run homer. Blue Jays lead 5-3.
Ouch.
Yikes.
It's a good thing we're winning down here.
Yikes.
Shake that. Fans, it's that time.
Off the foul pole.
Who was it?
Bo Bichette.
All I can say to that is happy 3rd wedding anniversary to Greg and Eric Kelman.
Yep.
All right. It's in the air. I'll be back in a few minutes.
All right. No, it wasn't off the foul pole. Fudge. Brian Baker, not the outmaker there. Wasn't that Bichette's second home run of the game? Bradish pitched way better than that result deserves. I was all by myself. Let's see. Let me look and see if Gunner's going to get another at bat. That's definitely something worth watching for. Mid-6, yeah, he'll get another at bat. I'll stay on. Bay Sox, bottom of the 8th. Shorebirds, 7th. Their bullpen is definitely not worth watching. Got to get this Colin Burns at bat because his dad is not happy. Oh, he's hit by a pitch. Get on base any way you can. His dad's not happy that he's not in our top 50, but he would have been a top 20, 25 prospect 3 years ago. Nice stance moves there by a Yankees fan. Got to give it to him. No. Joseph Burns is not. I don't think he's related. Brent Burns is his dad. He's fighting for his kid. I respect that, but He's coming at me pretty hard. Sounds like he wants to cancel his Patreon membership over it, which that's his right. Appreciate everyone that supports us, even if they don't love the coverage. Used to have Lamar Sparks, obviously. I'll go on Patreon and just see if there's any last names that kind of line up. I'm not sure. That's it as far as people that have reached out. Dun, dun, dun. It's good. Jacob Huff, is he Aubrey Huff's brother? Hope not. Nadelson. There's a couple Fallons. Keeping it in the family. Eric Garfield, always appreciated. John Mioli, super cool of him. Brent Burns, Janet Burns, maybe mom and dad. That's cool. Appreciate that. Like I said, even if you got yeah, of course, Baker gets them out now. Joseph Burns. We already know. Keith Mayo. Adam Baker, my buddy. Appreciate his support. His son is a big Maverick Hanley fan. First baseball game we ever went to. Maverick Hanley had a walk-off last summer. James McCann. Is that the Mets catcher? Severe conservative, John McLeod. Vivek. Kevin Brown, but not that Kevin Brown. Ben DeWorst, Orioles stats. Dan Spedden, I know that last name. Bill from the Shore, man. He's been around a while. And actually, Brennan Langdon has supported us from the very beginning, July 28th, all the way to now. $10 patron per month. He's donated $140. Gosh, man. I feel like I owe you a drink if you come to that live show we're hopefully planning at the end of the year. Yeah, it would be fun. We are wanting to do an end of the season wrap-up live show at shoot, what was that place called again? Full Tilt Brewing Company. That would be awesome. I feel like I'd have to buy everyone a drink. Rain delay for the Orioles? Of course. Oh, wait. They would have to... I don't know how that works. Top of the 6th. If the game gets canceled, doesn't it just go back to the 5th? No worries if you don't show something. Love to meet you in person, but it's not worth going too far out of your way. Zach Pop coming in, but he's going to have to wait. Hope they call this game and it ends up being a 3-1 win for the Orioles. I don't know if they would do that. Freaking Brian Baker. I'm deleting that episode from the archives. Oh, wow. How about that, Donta Williams? Injured leg and all. Gosh, darn. Great catch. Full extension. Little Cedric Mullins action looking like right there. Noose is loose in Norfolk. He's facing Tyler Clippard. Hey, that's a major league arm. Really is kind of disappointing Newstrom's season. I would have thought he might have got a shot on the major league roster by now, but he's just had an injury, not performing. Yeah, bring Harvey out. I doubt there's anyone in AAA right now that really needs the innings. Driving home. Seems sketchy. What do we got here? Let me put on the sound of the game. I feel like it's too quiet. Let's see.
Placed on the 10-day injured list by the Chicago White Sox today.
Let's unmute it. Oh,
With an injury
I had the
that I've
audio on
never
the whole
heard
time.
of
Oh well.
before. A sagittal band tear on the middle finger of his left hand. First pitch to Hardman in for a strike. Count 0-1.
That's normally where you put a ring.
No,
I
it's
believe.
further. It's down on the where the hand meets the finger. The pitch is in for a strike. Got 0-2. Sounds like a really bad phrase. Where the hand meet me where the hand meets the finger.
Right.
At the sagittal band.
Sagittal band.
Pitch. Hardman lines it out to left center field.
Not going to catch that one.
Hits. Hardman in safely at first with a single with 2 outs in the 8th inning. And TJ Rumpfield's coming up. I got cut from sagittal band in high school.
It was a tough audition.
It was. They said we already have enough trumpeters.
We have enough middle
Trumpeters. You getting rated?
Well, I am from New Jersey, so that is a true statement. First pitch. Hardman with the lead off first. Rumpfield takes
Oh
a
shoot!
strike.
And I missed it.
1.
Another hit for Kowser. That's cool.
Say Tim Anderson. They didn't say why or how he heard it.
Joey
from
Ortiz
what I've
struck
seen,
out.
but I believe he was studying.
Still
for
1
his
for
New
3 with
Jersey
2
driver's
walks.
license test.
Keeping that streak going. I should have that game on, but
0-1 on TJ Rumpfields.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm switching.
Bottom of the 8th inning, 3-1 Hudson Valley.
I'm switching. I'm trying to see what's going on here. Okay. All right, let's go to AA. Sleep at the wheel. 9th inning, might as well, right? Bum, bum, bum. Oops, what did I do? What the hell? Refresh. Get the sound for you.
Until now, 5-3. Still in the 9th. The pitch. Swing and a miss by Haskin. No balls and a strike. Ortiz also with the hit tonight. His 16-game hitting streak tied for second longest in the Eastern League this season. The longest, 18 games by Pedro Castellanos for Portland earlier this year. Labout sets is 0-1. This is high. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Was it
Well,
JD?
good news. Oscar Gonzalez, 2-run double off the wall and right. Guardians up 4-0 in the 8th inning. Bieber breezing a 4-hit shutout. But Oscar coming through with 2 outs.
History. Looking up
About sets. Look at first.
the other guys to have
Speed down and inside. 1 and 2.
back-to-back #1 prospects in baseball from the same team.
Gonzalez.
Pretty sure it's the Cardinals with JD Drew and Rick
Well, we
Ankiel.
saw him
Someone was
for a
asking me
week
this
at the
question.
end of July, and now he is contributing
I was right.
in a big way to the big league club, which is parted ways with a couple of outfielders, designating Franmil Reyes and Alex Call for assignment, and both of those picked up by other organizations.
Reyes playing tonight.
1-2. Low and inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's 0 for 1 tonight for the Cubs as their DH. They'll love him until he goes 0 for 14 with 12 strikeouts. I hope he doesn't do that, of course.
Labout's 2-2. Popped up foul. First base side netting and up against the backstop before Labastida can reach it. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He was so engaging when he was here. With
Yeah, JD Drew and Rick
everybody.
Ankiel. I looked it up.
Fans
Here's
loved
Eric.
him. You just pulled for the guy.
What's up, Eric?
He's great for the clubhouse, but for some reason,
You're home
he
already?
just could never get on.
No, do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me?
anywhere this year.
Yeah, I'm in my car.
Okay.
I got some good info for everybody.
All right.
I talked to the manager, Christian Frias. Junior Pena hit 99 miles per hour tonight.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was like, it looked fast. It didn't look that fast.
Yeah, good for him.
So, right, that's another positive. If you would like, I can talk while I'm driving home.
Sure. Just be safe.
I can do that. We can't look at me, but I can listen and happily communicate. Walking out just now, I talked with a couple scouts about Juan Nunez and Juan Rojas.
Okay, what'd they have to say?
Okay, and they were talking about the Jorge Lopez trade, and I interjected the two guys we've got from the FCL. They already pitched. The scout was a Blue Jays scout, and I said
Orioles, but they're in a rain delay.
Neither Rojas or Nunez did well against us, and the guy said, yeah, they did well against everybody else. It's been my job to watch them this year.
Oh.
Also, as an organization, they're on my positive list. So I told the Blue Jays to go after both of them, and you got them. And I was like, man, that makes me feel pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good testament.
He's like, they're only FCL pitchers. And I was like, yeah, but you wanted them and don't have them.
Yeah, exactly.
And he smiled. He's like, what's your name? And I told him my name. So
cool.
Right.
Making connections.
Didn't ask for his because he works for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, and we're in the middle of battling them, so.
Right.
Hey, FCL arms can turn into Major League arms, so I mean, it's nothing to sneeze at. Obviously, you can't count on it, but
it could.
I think Rojas especially.
I actually, to be honest, I like the other guy a little bit more. I like Nunez a little bit more.
Okay.
Just seems like he's got an aggressive attitude already, and just primed to set up counts to use his out pitch. So all the talk of him is like he's got a great slider. He's a reliever. With the quality that I see, I don't know that he's a reliever. He really wants to set up counts to use his finishing pitches. If he can be efficient, he can go through the lineup more than once.
Yeah, and I mean, I like that he's a converted position player, right? So then, you know, it's not like he's got too much wear and tear on his arm. He's pretty raw for a 21-year-old.
And also, he's built pretty thick. He's not heavy, but he's not going to have to work to get a lot of muscle. He's already got it.
Yeah.
So right.
Elias likes his big guys.
And I'm inclined to feel the same way. Remember what we talked about?
Popped it up.
Remember what we talked about with Pinto. You know, you got to have your body ready for the fourth quarter.
Totally.
What else did I find out? Tomorrow.
Jackson Holiday.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you asked. A dad that is obviously friends with the Orioles manager walked down and had a picture of his son in Jackson Holiday and said to Christian, when is this guy getting in? And Christian smiled at him and he's like, I can't tell you around Eric, and I can't tell you at all. I was like, all right, I'm about to leave. I'll walk away. He's like, honestly, I really don't know. He said, it is not my decision. And I only met him like 3 days ago doing workouts. So I was like, and? He's like, and that's it. I said, all right. He's like, are you asking because you care? And I was like, no, I'm asking because the other guy asked, and everybody wants to know. He's like, honestly, as of right now, this moment, I don't know. I was like, all right, that's good enough.
Fair enough.
So that's one side, but the other side, the photographer does not talk to Christian only. He talks to PR because they have to get him there for his shoots. So he used the word guarantee, which makes me think that he's going to be there for at least a week's worth of practice / games.
Yeah,
So
that would make sense.
The last day is the 23rd. A week from now is the 16th. So either on or by the 16th, I think that's when it's going to happen. Again, so much ifs and so much speculation.
You think he'll move up to Delmarva with the likes of Dylan Beavers?
Jackson?
Yeah. This year?
No. It's really hard to quantify, but unless you follow this level of baseball, I don't think a 17-year-old who's not been heavy on the circuit, like playing every week nonstop, is ready for the stuff that the FCL guys have by August. I do think it would be an environment where he would go 1 for 15, 1 for 17. Again, there's a benefit of that, but I don't think he's just going to start here, be here for like an hour, and skip right to Salisbury. I don't think that's realistic.
Yeah, I don't either. The longer they wait, the more I think they'll just keep him at extended and work on him, strength and conditioning and drills and stuff.
The picture that the dad, I said, how did he look in workouts? He's like, he's strong. He can lift heavier than he looks. So that's a positive sign. But when I looked in the dad's phone, the picture, he really looked like a 13-year-old kid.
He does, man. He looks super young.
So the Orioles, they're not basing it by what other teams do or how fast other teams promote it. They don't care, and they don't have to rush him. So they're not going to rush him.
They love doing their half-season promotion for the big guys. So I'm sure he'll start at Delmarva, and if he's performing, he'll go up to Aberdeen at some point next year.
Next year, after minicamp and after batting camp.
Right? Oh, yeah.
Right.
Get them a whole off season of just learning their development system and their drills and stuff.
People don't talk about or really examine what exactly that means and what it is. That would be like a Tim DeJohn or a rehab coordinator type of question, but it's a lot. He's going to get a lot of individual instruction. And if we were able to see that, we could answer the question of what position they're going to use him at.
Yeah. I imagine, especially with Carter Young now signed, not that they would use him as any bearing on what they do with Jackson, but I'm sure it'll be similar to Gunnar where he plays shortstop, third base, maybe a little second, but mostly shortstop.
I hope that's what they do, but the more we can see him doing drills and the more where he stands and starts, we'd be able to determine that and confirm it. But that's months away.
Yeah. Baseball never stops. That's a good thing. We always got stuff to talk about.
I love it.
I live and breathe it.
My lease is up.
Oh, look at this play. Nice. Kelvin Gutierrez. Yeah. Go ahead.
My lease is up in the autumn, and I'm going to extend it to stay here. But after that, I might move back to Sarasota to be closer to the stadium.
Right. Yeah. I mean, hey, it's always action down there, it seems like.
Right. I don't like being miles away and separated by a full car trip. I used to just ride my bike to the stadium and see it all.
I'm one of these sick people that just thinks about baseball all day, every day. Doesn't matter if it's December or if it's August.
I am too, and I'm really glad that there's stuff for me to follow.
Yeah.
So a good example of my schedule, it's 9:30. I'm going home. I'll be in bed by 11:30 probably. And tomorrow I'll wake up and have Bradenton's game at noon. That's Tink Hence pitching for the Palm Beach Cardinals against Bradenton.
Okay.
So it's
Pittsburgh.
all baseball. That's right. And Bradenton's hot. They're kind of doing like what the Bay Sox are doing. they're using the second half with a couple new guys to just run away.
Yeah.
So they're going to make the playoffs.
I really love what the Pirates are doing as far as the lower minors goes. I mean, I don't know about as a whole, as an organization, but they got some
Me
talent in
neither.
there.
Are they good enough to get them to the higher levels and good enough to get them from the higher levels to the pros?
That's the question.
Evidence that I'm looking at says no.
Yeah. And the good thing is the Orioles have, I mean, so far shown that they can.
That
But
transition is huge. That transition is everything.
player development is just as important as the scouting, and it all goes together.
So who's batting right now?
This is Logan Gillespie pitching to someone on the Rochester Red Wings. I think I'm going to have to call it. Most of the games are over. Go to Bowie. All right. I said I think I might have to call it very soon because all the games are coming to an end. I have to prepare for another podcast in a little bit.
That's not a problem. I'm glad I could bring people the FCL even just a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pay off again.
Here's McGinnis trying to close it out for Bowie. We can see the end of this. 2 strikes, full count, 5-3. Brian Rocchio, nice prospect for the Guardians.
That's right. He's pretty solid.
And thank you for being my producer, Simkin. I needed that instruction, for real.
What did he say?
He said, go to Bowie. Oh, a little flare is going to get down. John Rhodes comes up throwing. I couldn't tell if there was a runner on second. Okay, just 2 runners on now. Runners on the corner.
Oh.
You don't want to blow this lead.
Bad news. I just violated the law on this podcast. I went through a red light as it turned. I'm sorry.
I have to report you. Sorry.
Please be my friend and don't use this.
Yeah, they did score a run. It looks like 5-4 now.
Uh-oh.
Gut check time for Clayton McGinnis. If he's going to stay in the game.
They had another pitcher with a last name, MC last name in the rookie leagues who was much better than McGinnis. His name was Dylan McCullough.
Okay.
And he did not make it past year 1. I was shocked. But when I asked the Orioles official, they were like, I don't know what you were looking at. He stinks.
Wonder if it was a control thing, command.
I really didn't ask, but because I had a whole list of guys that they cut, and I was like, can you please give me the specific reasons that all these guys were cut? And they went through, and the guy was nice enough to tell me what they lacked and what they didn't have, and none of them resurfaced in pro ball, except for one, except for Dalton Stanball, but he stayed in the system a little while, and he's left-handed.
Yeah, that name rings a bell a little bit.
He's with the Cubs right now. He's actually doing pretty solid.
So is Zach Matson, right?
Zach Matson is Pirates. So he's Indianapolis Indians, and he's had a inconsistent but overall good season, which is like exactly what he does.
Always liked following him when he was with Bowie.
Very nice person. The only person who walked up to me and was like, my dad reads what you write, and my parents told me that I have to introduce myself to you. So hi, I'm Zach Matson. And that began
Always a good reason.
A beautiful friendship, right?
Yeah, that's cool. Baseball is good for these random connections that meet some cool people.
That's right. I wish every Orioles fan that likes the minors and every kid that likes autographs could come to Twin Lakes for the exhibition season. It is the absolute most fun. The players are just there. It's like a petting zoo.
Yeah.
The first time the first year I went, I met Grayson. I met Grayson's brother. I met his whole family. They were super nice. Fajardo's whole family. You know, I still talk to some of these people. So you're so right.
Yeah.
When the Orioles win and when the Orioles do good, all of these people are going to be who I think about.
Get there. Oh, man.
Man. It's less than ideal.
Tied it up. I don't think I can stay for extras.
I don't think I'm going to blame you.
I might need another coffee just to make it to this other podcast.
What time do you have to show up for work in the morning?
I'm actually calling out tomorrow, so that's the only good thing. I have to take my son to a doctor's appointment. I forgot about it. My wife's out of town, so I'm the only one that can. So I got to call out of work.
But normally, is it in the 7 or 8 hours or earlier?
Yeah, normally I'd get up. My alarm's set for 6 and 6:30. So try to get there by 8.
For my shoulder injury, I have to get injections every so often, and I had one scheduled tomorrow. And one of my friends said, "I hope you know that the Bradenton game is noon," so I moved the injection.
Okay.
I'll get it next week.
That's devotion.
I'm not missing tin cans.
Yeah. All right. I think I'm going to call it. Thanks for hanging out, Eric. This was awesome.
No sweat. Happy to do it anytime.
Simkin, you're a warrior for listening all this time. Appreciate your support as always.
And thank you.
Hopefully we can get more people next time. Thank you to Connor Newcomb for popping on. And we got to get the whole gang together for the next one, whenever that is. So hopefully we can do one more before the season ends.
I'm down.
Maybe final day of the season or something like that. I don't know. All right, man.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
All right. See you, Eric. See you, Simkin.